If I'm being honest, folks, I just choked, 'cause I just simply don't know what to do. So I gave her the old Ricky Deluxe. No eye contact and a couple of bucks. I say that's all the cash that I happen to have, and then I run real fast and hope she falls in love. Works every time. The other day, a 10 out of 10 came walking my way. True story. She put her number on a napkin, which had me asking, how can I get myself far away? So I gave her the old Ricky Deluxe. No eye contact and a couple of bucks. I said it's all the cash that I happen to have, and then I run real fast and hope she falls in love. One time I had someone steady, and it was time to commit finally. I had the love of my life, my future wife, so I got myself down on one knee. And she gave me the old Ricky Deluxe. No eye contact and a couple of bucks. She said that's all the cash that I happen to have, and then she ran real fast and stole my truck. I think she was in love. Was sure he was an innocent man, except for the PVC pipe bomb in his hand. He was honest and true, never one to boast, and a sucker for some good nitrous cellulose. He blew it up way out by the treatment plant, making craters in the earth for the thrill of it, man. Bigger and bigger, he made him fat and loud, getting giddy little giggles from a one-man crowd. Well, the law never saw, but somebody heard. An organization with some sensitive turf. Yeah, they didn't mind Bert, they just needed a hand. Saw his 20-foot craters and said, we're big fans. Well, Bert tried to say, I only do it for myself, but a couple $100,000, man, sure would help. He made a deal with the devil on PCP that meant he'd never have to buy his own PVC. Well, Bert never knew where his babies went. Sometimes he heard them go off out riding in his new Benz. 9 to 5 he toiled away, soldering and soldering every weekday. Well, at least he wasn't selling something evil like dope. Sure, the boss gave him all that he could hope for, but gone were the days of seeing them blow. Traded his one true love for a big stack of dough. So Bert got his wires, pipes, and compounds, stuck them all together, and he headed downtown. Found the big stash house with his boss in the lot, and before he went and chucked it, he had one last thought. Bert was sure he was an innocent man, except for the PVC pipe bomb in his hand. He was honest and true, never one to boast, and a sucker for some good nitrous cellulose. always saying, I've got it under control. Life ain't nothing but a fat loophole. If you don't cross your wires, then you're good as gold. What's your name, honey? Let's go back home. Gina, the sad piece, was having reservations. Thought she finally met a man to meet her low expectations. She caught him giving neck at the Texaco with a pistol at his temple. He still let her know that I've got it under control. Life ain't nothing but a fat loophole. If you don't cross your wires, then you're good as gold. I love you now, honey, let's go back home. Gina rounded up all his current and past lovers, hog-tied in the double wide. She closed the shutters. They put a couple hot rounds through his pride and joy. Said, who you gonna fool now? Pucker lip Leroy. I've got you under control. I may have lost my mind, but you lost your soul. If you cross us again, you'll get 100 more holes. You know about his honey, now waddle back home. Had a body in his truck, he had yet to deal with Saul. Whoops. He dug a hole in the ground for mean Miss Dolores, and there's a good reason he's known as Ronnie Rigor Mortis. Dolores started asking a few too many questions about the trailer by the Bojangles on Highway 77. Sure, a lab-by chicken place ain't ideal, but Ronnie makes sure that nobody gonna squeal. And Ronnie Rigor Mortis ain't got no warrants yet. Yeah, Ronnie Rigor Mortis ain't got no warrants yet. Ronnie was a muscle and Randy was the cook. Cooked every day but Sunday to honor the good book. It was waffles at night and nice during the day. Could have been a good living if it stayed that way. Yeah, Ronnie Rigor Mortis ain't got no warrants yet. Don't need a warrant for a man that's dead. Randy killed Ronnie with the poison fried chicken, took the money and the trailer in his truck with him when they found his body sometime the next day. Ronnie Rigor Mortis wasn't just a name.
told you, Dolores is my grandmother. Why'd you do that?
Well, she
was
said,
95.
she come around here, she said, well, Randy, what you doing that by the Bojangles again?
That's because
what you do? What's in that trailer? She had to go, Randy.
Ronnie,
she had to go. I don't care if she's blind. She's got to go.
Ronnie?
Yep. Yep.
You know what? Let's get lunch. I'm going to go to the Bojangles.
Okay.
You want a chicken sandwich? You want fried chicken?
Yeah, I'll take fried chicken with iced tea.
Okay. All right.
Thanks, Randy. That's really nice of you, even though I killed your grandmother.
Yeah, I'll be right back. You're welcome.
Don't piss in my PBR and call it lemonade. Don't spit in a bowl and call it soup. Don't smack my face and say I'm blushing. And don't lie to me when you say I love you. I saw the way you looked at Randy at the AutoZone on East Main. You got drunk on too many shandies and started calling me by his name. So don't piss in my PBR and call it lemonade. Don't spit in a bowl and call it soup. Don't smack my face.
Yes, I'm late. I know. Again. Alright. We're back. We're here. Hold on. Listen. I had to finish cardio. Okay? In my defense, I had to finish cardio. Thank you. Hello. Piss in my PBR is oddly fitting for Ron, because I would agree, probably. How's everyone doing? Is it another eclipse? It's just me flexing. I want to open this package. Also, hi, hello, how is everyone doing? How are we? How are thee? How are they? How are we, they, he, way? Doing stuff. Hold on. I gotta pop out all my stuff. I definitely did not do that. Oh, wait, this one goes here. This one goes there. Hello. Hi, Jem. Hello, knockers. Yeah, I don't like not... Yo, Baron, thank you. I appreciate the 24 months. You got this, Shmanu. It's gonna be good. Just gotta go in reasonable and positive and doing your thing, you know? Coping. Barbecue chicken flatbread. I'll take that. Also, alright, so here, listen. So I was in a comic shop while I was out of town. Because I don't know, we went to go get drinks and then realized that was not gonna happen. Oh, okay. Cool. Anyway, we went to a comic shop on accident. No one told me that Deadpool versus Gambit existed. But then Ellis was like, I definitely told you that. And I was like, I don't think you did, because I don't remember you telling me that at all. So at some point, I guess, Ellis apparently informed me that this series existed. So I had to order number 1, because the package that I had was 2 through 5. So I don't really know going into this what the fuck is happening in this series. But I guess it's a thing. And Ivy Pool versus Ellis Gambit win. Listen. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on, but I opened it to a page, and all I know is that Gambit definitely threw a manhole cover at Deadpool. And Daredevil's in it for some wait a minute. What the fuck is happening? But wait, what? Why? Explain to me why Spider-Man and Daredevil are here. Anyway, yeah, so no one told me that existed. So I'm gonna sit and read that at some point. More to add to my collection, I guess. Also, woe is the people who tell me I'm a fake fan when I have piles of fucking Deadpool shit, but whatever. Anyway, that just came in the mail, so I desperately wanted to open it. I feel like that reaction only comes about if you insult Gambit's beignet. Whenever Spider-Man's in a Daredevil comic, he's on Demon Time. I've seen that post talking about how, like, Spider-Man's just fucking batshit. Oh, did you get the Red Sonja copy? That's good. I'm glad. The X Mansion is in Chester, New York. Spider-Man lives in New York. I assume Gambit just dipped down there. It looked like they were in the city, so that would make sense. Yo, I'm glad you got that. Your surgery is gonna go great, I'm sure. So, I'm sending my best to you. It will be good. That's true. That's true. There's a Daredevil comic where Matt just starts talking about Spider-Man like he's a fucking horseman of the apocalypse. He kind of is. But I mean, he is a little bit. Just like, a little bit. He's on some weird shit, to be honest, but maybe that's just me. Falcon! Spidey does pull crazy punch. What comic run was that where he, like, literally took his suit off to beat, I think it was Kingpin's ass? I think it was Kingpin, right?
That sounds correct.
I think it was Kingpin.
Yeah.
I don't remember. But I remember he took his suit off to beat his ass. Yeah, that's right, because he threatened Aunt May. There. Sherlock is fine. He's literally right here. Oh, it's been so long since we've seen him. No, it hasn't. Sherlock is constantly here. Trust. Yeah, that's what it was. He went in there and just beat the shit out of him. No. He's literally right here. Sherlock is running on Demon Time. He's not allowed under my feet because my cords are chaos. There's no organization to the cords beneath me, and he will absolutely destroy them. They're probably about to share some popcorn and watch Deadpool get a beating. Kind of. Yeah, actually. Pretty much. He threatened to fill his lungs with webbing. I think he even said how quickly he could fill them up. That's kind of hot. Damn. Damn, Peter! Peter's on Demon Time. You right? So, I have a question. I just got... Alright, so Cloak, right? Yes, that Cloak. Like, Markiplier Cloak. So, Cloak had a delay in a lot of shipping, and then, like, basically took off a bunch of fucking time so that they could reset and redo the merchandise and the organization and, like, try to make things smoother, because, like, I guess apparently the warehouse stuff was kind of rough. In the way that everything was laid out. So, like, they did a complete revamp, right? That's what that video said, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Yeah. So they revamped basically everything. So, I really like it when they release, like, the pseudo-tactical gear that they do sometimes, like the pocket joggers and shit like that. So, they released a run of, like, these shirts and stuff that have, like, the slits in the back and things. I don't know. I think they're really cool. Hold on. Wait, let me turn around. I got you. So, like, I don't know. Maybe I'm wearing it backwards. I don't think I am. Maybe I am. I'm not sure. Am I? No one knows. I could probably wear it both ways. You know what? Let's find out. Hold on. I'm wearing a shirt under this. Let's find out. I'm wearing a shirt under a shirt. What's Twitch gonna do? What's Twitch gonna do? Fucking ban me? Gonna ban me? Let's find out. Nope, that's the tag. So it's fine. It's good. I could probably wear it both ways, but it's fine. So anyway, I bring it up because I get these clothes, and I'm like, what's Twitch gonna do? Force AI on it? Yeah, I mean that's pretty much how that went down. We all saw how that went down. So I get the package today, and I'm like, oh, cool, my clothes. Fantastic. Great. Whatever. So I proceed to rip off the tag because I'm like, I gotta have a shirt on. I should put that on. And then I do. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Like, typical cloak tag. Fantastic. But then I glanced down because I, like, threw it on my counter as I was pulling my shirt on to get here to start the stream. And I realize that they fucking put a toe tag on the back of their fucking merchandise label. It is a fucking toe tag. And I was like, you know? Huh. Okay, guys. So I have no fucking idea. I haven't seen anything about it yet. I don't know if this is commonplace or not, but, you know? Okay. Sure. What the fuck ever, Cloak. Sounds good. So just for your future reference, I guess that's a thing now. I'd use it on my luggage. I do. I have a branded toe tag courtesy of Cloak. They're kind of right though. I agree. I might put it on my luggage. I agree with Karma Jockey. I kind of think that that's like a missed opportunity if I do not put it on my luggage. But yeah, so obviously I have missed some stream time. I didn't announce I was going live. I feel like that should probably go without being said. But you know, we out here. I apologize. I didn't say anything. But I'm here now. So with that said, how sturdy is it? It's not super sturdy. I mean, it's thicker thicker like cardboard-esque, but I could probably like, you know what I should do? I should resin cast it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking put it in resin. There you go. I'll just put it in resin. Yeah. Yeah. See, you guys get it. I'll like fill it out and shit in like white fucking, the fine point white Sharpie, and just fucking put it in resin. Great idea. GG's, chat. I wasn't, you know, sometimes my Grand Canyon level wrinkle can be useful for exactly one thing, and apparently that was it. A quick gleam seems that it may have been extra from the Marrow collection. That would make sense. You mess it up, now you have to buy more shirts. True. Hello, Lucas. Happy Thursday. Hello. Oh, yeah, okay. Sounds good, Shadow. Do you still want to be Jay? Do you still... I mean, I kind of like Jerry Springer, but that's like... I feel like that's bias. You do what you gotta do. But you're here. I appreciate you. Anyway, so... Obviously... The s'mores were fantastic. Burnt, according to Ellis, but he was busy eating cold macaroni with a cardboard spoon that he broke off of my graham cracker box. So I don't really think that he gets to make judgment. Because you didn't bring a spoon!
Yeah, well.
Whose fault was that?
You.
Oh, okay, yeah, alright, whatever. Flambe marshmallows. Shut the fuck up. I'm getting a new Sphinx. I need help with names. Oh, congratulations! Alright, well, like, what names are off or, like, do you have a topic for names? Also, you're really gonna, like, come out and try to get name suggestions from this chat, from Legion? You're gonna come to Legion and you're gonna ask for names for your naked chicken cat? I don't know about that. I was modding for girlfriend's stream, and her friend who was born 2001 said some painfully Gen Z things that was the straw that broke the back. Wah. Slappy McGee. Smooth Balls the cat. What did I tell you? You cannot let this chat name your cat. Iniko, Lauren Hill, something fun. My boy's name is Moxie. Oh, that's cute. Moxie. I like that. Get the fuck out. Oh my god. Listen. I am not... I'm doing my best here. Mr. Clean, Fleshy Watson.
I like Mr. Clean.
Scroat the goat. Stop. Ramen tea brick. That sounds like a rapper. His drag name, according to Lilith, is alopecia. That's so mean. Ballsack fluffer. Mr. Suction Butt. Catechus the Pharaoh. I named my cats after onions. Okay, wait, Becca, hold on, because Ellis names all of our animals after food. I'm envious of your aquarium date. That looks so good. Oh, that's sweet. Don't be envious. You too can visit a local aquarium, even. We're naming, so, hold on. So, Wet Dreamcast was like, oh, help me name my new Sphinx baby girl that's coming in. So I was like, are you really sure that you want Legion Chat to be the one to do that? Because, so that's what you came into. Great. Wrinkle. He of no fur. Pinky or the brain. My friend got a brother and his name is Golem. That's cute. Okay, wait, so if the brother's name is Golem, Lubu. Alright, I see you. I love Dynasty Warriors. Shallot and Vidalia. That's cute. You too can see your local Pat Thick and SpongeBob at your aquarium. It was! So, like, okay, listen, stop. Hold on. Wait a minute. Listen. Let me tell you how that came to be. Because we turned the corner to go into, like, I forgot what they called it. But there was, uh-oh. I hit a button. Hold on. Okay. That was Patrick after doing the ass workout. Real. We, like, turn the corner and there's starfish. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. And then there's, like, jellyfish to the left-hand side. Yes, he was very caked. But, no. Hold on. Wait. So we turn the corner and Castle looks up. And I don't even remember what he said at first, but, like, he immediately starts, like, borderline sexualizing this fucking starfish. Because it's, like, it literally looks like butt cheeks. I'm not sure how to explain it to you. It isn't like there were, like, 4 lumps because of the shape of the starfish itself. Like, it literally had butt cheeks. So he turns and he's like, that starfish has mad ass. And I'm like, wait, hold on. It really was. He did! He really fucking did. Dick Whistle Dad with the ass starfish. Yes, that's pretty much how it went down. But, like, oh my god. So, I didn't know what to say for a second because we look up and there's just a handful of them that just have mad ass. And I was like, damn. Like, he really did put us to shame. I'm not gonna lie. Like, frequent gym. Doesn't matter. This fucking starfish was, like, ready to throw down. So, anyway, it was good. It was a good time. He very thick. Hold on, wait a minute. I feel like I need to, like, show the fucking... Hold on. Let me find the video so that you understand. Did you just say BBLs invade the aquarium to get views on their OnlyFans? Get out! Why are you like this, Shaggy?
Valid.
Hold on. Let me find the video really quick here. Okay, look. So...
Sherlock Holmes.
There he is.
The answer is no. I don't care.
Okay, it's working. Again, I want to point out that this starfish does not have, like, 4 lumps that would make sense. No, this fucking starfish had 2 distinct lumps that was just ass.
That's a sick ass boy. That starfish looking sick. Up.
Like, why? Not to mention, all I see are, like, back muscles. Like, this is the back muscle, there's his lat, and then it's just mad ass. Like, I don't... Just out here in the water, caked up on a Thursday afternoon. I mean... We learned it from watching you. Oh, no kidding? I had a client this week who nearly had the same issue you had with your implants. That's wild. I hope they got things figured out. Oh, you think you got ass? Mine's out like that when flat against the wall. I don't need any angles. It made me want to hit, like, and just focus on glutes. Like, my next leg day, I was like, fuck, man, I just ass all day. I just need to hit glutes the whole fucking time. Crazy. The cake of the depths. It was dummy star cakes. You're fucking terrible. But yes, overall, it was a good time. She also had some fibro and atrophy along her biceps and lats and delts. I believe that. Because, like, when you think about the way that muscle structure pulls, like, you have those micro muscles that run along the front and then strap down into the pectoral area. I just really hope she starts feeling better. That starfish is going to give people a complex. It did us. To which I turned to him and I'm like, stop sexualizing the starfish. And he's like, I'm not. Like, look. Well, you know. Your streams line up with my back and arm days for a reason. Bet. You know what you're about. That starfish twerks and it causes a small tsunami. Oh, I will tell you, so, right now, also where we're at, is, we're in the time of year where we get, like, the bioluminescence sometimes, which is really, really, really hard to see, depending on where you are. Because there's gotta be, like, the perfect lineup of, like, temperature and fucking, like, solar charge and then no light and all kinds of shit, right? So when I got back from my trip, out in... Why are we doing this? Please stop. When I got back from my trip, Ellis wanted to go to see if we could, like, manage to capture the bioluminescence stuff. So, we got there, we set up camp. I will have some behind the scenes videos of that. You guys saw some of the s'more stuff, but Ellis and I went out and tried to see the bioluminescence. We got really, really, really fucking lucky for where we were. We weren't quite far enough up north, along the Pacific Northwest to be able to get into, like, the colder climate water where it would be a little easier. But we were just out enough, so that there was a minor chance, like, literally 0.% chance. And we got really lucky, and Ellis got the chance to see the bioluminescence. You can't see him, but he's...
It was very, very faint. It was like everywhere you stepped, there were stars under your feet.
Yeah, it was really pretty. It looked like stars.
If you could imagine what glitter would look like being visible in the dark.
Yeah.
Or, like, if it was really bright, it almost looked like sparklers, kind of.
It was really nice, I think, because the sand, so where we were located, the sand kind of almost looks black, right? Even during the daytime, it's very, like, shifted dark sand. But it was really cool because the fact that the sand on any other given time is usually darker, it literally created this very, like, this beautiful shade when you would kind of shift the sand under your feet so that it looked like a galaxy. Like, it was beautiful. So Ellis was very, very happy that he got to see that, and that was good.
Yes.
I too would like more bioluminescent fungi. Autumn comes back from the trip with a massive ass and legs, but no more upper body because of the starfish. No, no, no! That starfish had mad lats, too. Let's not get it twisted. Hold on a minute. Was the aquarium visit a video I missed? I haven't, I just made little mini videos. I did take enough, though, to make a BTS, I suppose. So I could string one together. I haven't done it yet, though. It was. That starfish was mad yoked. I'm not gonna lie. No booba. No R day. Legs. No arm days. Legs forever. That's what it felt like. Fucking gave me a complex. But yes, I am back now, obviously. I did not stream because I was out of town. And I guess that's not entirely true. We did, like, a weird little mini workout stream on Sunday for a short period. The green dress you wore and the butterfly one looks so good on you. That's what I wore to the aquarium. Thank you. I did not take pictures in it. Definitely didn't get that far. I think I took a video. Maybe. I don't know. Castle might have videos that he took that he didn't tell me about because he was creeping. Like, affectionately. I wish I could go to the bio beach I'm in because these forest fires kill my throat. I'm sorry. It's really, really bad, or it was really bad. Hopefully we start seeing some clearance. Wildfire season in the PMW has been pretty nasty this year, but we'll see. But yes, it was a good time. Thank you. I am glad to be back, but, you know, also sad to be back, but also glad to be back. A lot of work to do. The only thing he needs dragged for is the movie choice. Okay, no, stop. Listen, these motherfuckers came back, and Ellis was like, okay, cool, so we're watching the second one. To which Castle turns back, and he responds, and he's like, did you know that there's a Piglet standalone? And I'm like, stop. Everyone fucking stop. We are not watching the second Blood and Honey. To which Ellis is like, no, I think we are. Castle agrees with him. I am now an odd man out. I have no fucking choice. I have to watch this film. I don't want to. I have no desire. I'm being forced.
You're the one that wanted an extra. That means you get outvoted. Surprise.
I don't think that's fair. I feel like we should negotiate better terms.
No. We are in America and it's a democracy.
Is it? Are we sure?
Yep.
In this country?
Yep.
Yeah, I kind of, no, I don't know if I want to fight for it. I know that, like, on a physical level, I can probably beat Ellis. On a mental level, he's gonna win. I'm not confident 100% depending on, like, what the fight style is. Is he an extra? It's a bonus. Listen, that movie was so fucking bad. It's an Ellis and Castle movie date and you become the third wheel somehow. That's basically what happened. Ellis was like, yeah, we're doing it. Castle agreed. Now I'm fucked, basically. I would like to point out that in the video game Terra Invicta, the US is marked as a flawed democracy. Well, I mean, you know. Jesse, thank you for the resubscription. I appreciate that. Also, Harrison, 30 fucking streams, dude. Love Bubbles, thank you for the follow. I'm sorry, I'm catching up now. For some reason, it just loaded in my activity notifications. So that's cool, I guess. Hello, Bulk. Yeah. Dungeon Crawler Carl, I have not yet. I keep seeing shit about it, but I just have not had time. Ellis messaged me while I was watching it and said this shit sucks. Because it did! Like, I turned to him in the middle of him having chosen this film. We are fucking 2.5 minutes into this movie. And I'm like, what have you done? And he's like, I don't know. I'm so sorry. And I'm like, no, you're not. You literally looked at it and were like, fuck it, put it on. And now here we are. We have dedicated like an hour and a half of our time to this film. And there is no turning back. We can't pull out. We're leg locked in this bitch. There is no pulling out. So I had to suffer this film. To be fair, the trailer looked more appealing. Dude, that's the point of the movie! They're supposed to do that, so they suck you in and you pay the money, and then you're fucked! You did this! It was your fault! And then I subjected him to, like, sitting on him and screaming for the next subsequent 20 minutes, because that's pretty much how that went. Becca, thank you for subscribing with Prime. I appreciate that. Also, Hype Train, appreciate you. If only Papa Meat had warned us about this. The sunk cost fallacy. Yeah. Now you're gonna do the midnight release of the third. No, because we already did this with The Strangers. Ellis made me fucking finish the entirety of the Strangers trilogy.
You notice how this is suddenly my fault?
It is his fault! Actually, no, it's not. No, it's Castle's fault for starting it. It's Ellis's fault for adding to it.
Oh, okay.
The Strangers, though, is 100% Ellis's fault. So about the Eeyore spinoff, why? Why would there be an Eeyore spinoff? Literally, it would be fucking nothing but depression. Just him, what is it, an hour and a half of him starving and then being eaten? I can't. Blue Wolf! Yo, thank you so much for gifting subs. Also, hello, you're amazing. I adore you. Blue Wolf gifting subs to Shadow Dragon, Riot, Merry-Go-Round, JD Eggy, and Dead Lotus. You're amazing. I adore you, as always. I will give much shout-outs. It means a lot. We were bitching about Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, so. Or rather, I was. Everybody else was jumping on me, but it's fine. Nothing but depression for hours. I never agreed to them making a movie about me. Tell me I'm wrong. If you guys, okay, see, Blue Wolf is on my page. Blue Wolf is on my page. I want my fucking cookie. Blue Wolf gets it. What the fuck was that movie? If I had to, no, wait, hold on. I'm gonna read you. I gotta find it. Actually, Ellis, you should find your dissertation and send it to me so I can read it.
Oh, did you not save it? Hang on.
It should be up there.
Give me a second.
I love Winnie the Pooh, and sure, I know it's a horror movie, but it is, and I get it. It's supposed to be stupid, but god damn it. Oh, I do feel like the Tigger movie would be horrifying. That I'm not gonna lie. Firelight, thank you for the follow.
Oh, I found it. I'm gonna reset it.
They added the game Date Everything to console. Is it good? I didn't think it was bad. I just had some problems with it.
Reset it to you.
Like, I had some issues with Date Everything, personally, just in relation to the way that they handled a couple of things, so... Oh, so we need to watch Tigger now, too? Stop it! Stop it! No, everybody... Oh, God, I don't know! Is there? Hold on. They call it the Poohverse. Oh, because Tigger was still under copyright and debuts in Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey 2. No. Tigger joins the carnage in Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey 2, functioning as a loose cannon who kills purely for enjoyment rather than out of painful memories. I'm so done. Is he hot? Wait a minute. Is he hot? Wait. Hold on. I may have to rethink this. He kind of... No. I'm not... I mean... He could have been hot. This is a missed opportunity. He could have been hot. Fuck.
Baby, are you okay?
No. You guys are forcing me into this, and this is what I have to walk into this fuck-ass movie. He could have been hot. Missed opportunity. God damn it. See? That's what I'm saying. Man, listen. King of Fighter King. He looks like a bulldog. I'm dead. He kind of does. It's the jowls. He's got, like, jowls a little bit. Ellis, you should recommend Mean One, the Grinch movie. I have not seen Steamboat Willie yet, no. Buddy, did you just ask if Tigger's hot? It's me. What do you mean? Of course I did. Stop. The real Tigger movie was already horrifying. Looking back, the man was having an existential crisis. Also, we have an ad break starting in about a minute, so please hold on to your buttholes. I swear the movie opened a portal of slop we cannot escape. It's true. We kind of did. Because there's a Bambi movie, too. I need to listen, I should be getting paid to have to suffer through these. That's all I'm saying. I feel like Tigger's pretty hot. Wait, whoa, stop. No, hold on. No, they're right. He does look a little bit like a bulldog. What do you mean? He could have been hotter. Resubscribing for 15 months, thanks, Beanie. We demand a hot horror character universe for me. Everyone else who's a monster fuck. You get it. Peter Pan, too. Is the alligator hot or the crocodile hot in Peter Pan? Like, did they turn that into a furry amalgamation? The Bambi one isn't that bad. It's bad, but comparatively it's not. The urge to design horror-based Disney characters out of spite. I mean, it's been done, but, like, being murdered by sexy Tigger. What an interesting point in stream I popped into. Trash horror movies. I remember watching one about a possessed couch. Oh, Killer Sofa. It's called Killer Sofa. I know the one you're talking about. And to be honest with you, Killer Sofa was weirdly decent, considering it was literally about a fucking, like, yandere sofa. Because you're completely correct. Ellis and I watched that one unironically one day because we're like, fuck it, why not? Killer Sofa was weird. In my defense, though, I also play like a killer carousel rabbit in a film. So like I don't feel like I have a right to judge. I also did like dubbing for Ninja versus Shark. So like I don't know if I really can I don't know if I have a pot to shit in. Your hair looks cute. Thanks. Stream title has me wondering if Chad is now a white shoes. A little bit. We were talking about Sexy Tigger a second ago, but then, like, I'm not allowed to make judgments now. That woman wanted to fuck the sofa. True. True. I did wonder about Kanga. So, like, I was a little weirded out.
And Rue are supposed to come into the next one.
No fucking kidding.
Yeah.
Are they gonna try to make her like a sympathetic character?
Kanga and Rue and Rabbit, I think, are all supposed to be in the next one.
Are they gonna try to make Kanga sympathetic?
I don't know, dog.
Man, I don't know if I can get through that one. She did want to fuck the sofa. But, like, at the same time, I mean, you only live once, right? I think. That's what they say. She's invested in the Pooverse. I am not invested in the Pooverse. I am not. I would rather, listen, I will do reviews of those movies and post them unironically to YouTube. I absolutely fucking will not get paid for that. Where can I find Ninja vs. Shark? I think originally, I don't remember where it debuted. Hold on. Let me look. So, it might be on Amazon. Oh, it's on Amazon. I cannot tell you if... Let me see if it's the dub version or not. Hold on.
This place is special.
You really think you can change it, dude?
We're
me
building
look.
a place that we dreamed of.
Okay. I do not know if it is the dub version, but Ninja vs. Shark is on Amazon. So that is on there. Popping in and then lurking. Just wanted to mention, saw the Tank short you were in. Oh, thanks, Ash. Appreciate you. Oh, it's on Tubi? Okay. I know for a fact that Karis Hell, so there's 4 Karis Hell movies. I'm in 3 and 4. I know those are on Tubi, I believe. If I'm not mistaken. None of these are as terrifying as the unedited Cats film. Release the butthole version. How does one fuck a couch? Listen, anything's possible. Just ask Vance. They have the chance, I'm saying. They do have the chance to make a MILF Kanga. That's true. I love how everybody was on the same page. Everybody was on the same fucking page. Now I know what my next watch is going to be. I want to point out, Karis Hell is about a killer carousel unicorn, but then it devolves so much over time into like this wild story. In my defense, like, I mean, I don't know, maybe I'm coming from a place of it, but I think you'll like it. You'll have fun with it, for sure. If it's a killer couch, very carefully. It's only a killer couch if like someone gets in the way. Because he's like obsessed. It is literally Blue Wolf was right. The couch is like a yandere. Like it's not even a fucking game. So all right. I'm going to read Ellis's dissertation as he's watching. So as he's watching Blood and Honey, this is what Ellis proceeds to send to me.
Oh boy.
Oh, this acting. My God, we're not even 5 minutes in. It's bigger than I remember. Boy, I fucking wish I had that problem. Ah, yes, classic white bitch behavior. Oh, wait, no, she's trying to leave. Maybe she's not so fucking stupid. Bro, what even is that prosthetic? What am I even looking at? Is this a cabin or a fucking treehouse? Piglet does not care, brother. He's gonna string up your bitch. Was Piglet a girl in the cartoon? Oh, girl, bye. She's dead. That took 2 whole seconds. They're mad as fuck at you, my boy. What makes you think Pooh is gonna help? Fucking ass white people. I should have never left, I swear. Okay. This intro tried so hard to be what the last Friday the 13th remake was. Fastest cautionary tale ever. Premature. Wipe it up. Move on. 100 acres won't save us. Pause. Girl, I think your therapist thinks Xanax bars would fix this. Then again, her therapist feels like she's Lexapro'd the fuck out. Girl, me too. Y'all rented this girl a cabin to help this hoe get over a stalker? Are we for real? Why's it got like endless fucking staircases? It looks like it was pulled from the fucking Labyrinth set. This bitch has no cell signal. So she ran into the woods to try to make a call go through? Honestly, you know what? You deserve what's coming. She a runner. She a track star. Oh, hey, Chekhov's wood chipper. Ta-da. You know, Marty never would have let himself be put in this situation, to be honest. Okay, but is this stalker trying to feel up on her or nah? No, hang up. Christopher Robin isn't my type, but like, listen, hand me a man in chains like that, give me an hour. Nothing can split us up. I'll never leave you. Proceeds to leave. Is he whipping him with Eeyore's tail for free in this economy? What the fuck is going on? Blood soup shower. You know what, sis? Take your hot selfies and get your bag. It's hard out here for a hoe. Hi, yes, real quick. Where in the fuck did Piglet get chloroform? I am asking for concerned citizens. I get it. Hog tie. Additional follow-up. When and where did they learn to drive? What I learned in boating school is... Oh my god, bro, that is so not how a skull would crack under a fucking tire, but yeah, okay, go off. Oh, our friend's head has been popped like a balloon under a tire? Let's run into the building with the door. We just said we shouldn't open! The one with the bloody writing on the wall! Oh, yes, that one. They don't look human. Ho? I now see exactly why you were asking. Why is there still 30 minutes left? This is the longest story ever. Why did it take her that long to attempt to get out of the pool? This felt like the bad horror movie equivalent of the Austin Powers steamroller bit. Oh my god, who fucking passes out in a situation like this? Girl, we do not have time! Watching this bear eat, honey? Question? In this ASMR high-def nonsense scene is like true fucking horror so far. You can drive a fucking car and understand the working of chloroform, but you have to eat with your fuck-ass hands? And quit drooling all over this bitch. It is gross as fuck. Why are you slapping her with sticky hands? Where did that random bitch come from? Oh my god, holy lazy writing Batman. Oh, I see. We needed story exposition. What the fuck is this lady's purpose? She told story, but now she's ready to cat Piglet over, what, her face being fucked? Instead of leaving? You know what? I think I side with Piglet. Pooh, you ran over a bitch. Why do you not have a gun? Do they need permits in the 100-acre woods? Are we in the UK where guns are hard to get? Oh, we can get chloroform, but not teach a Smith & Wesson? This is for that poor woman that you mauled. Oh, good to see I'm not the only person that didn't care enough to remember that bitch's name. There are 5 of you! What do you mean? You need to calm down. You ain't making no sense. Ain't no human, ain't no bear either. Must be some kind of freak picking on those girls. Okay, one gaggle of rednecks with shifting accents and then miserable acting later. How the fuck did he get up there? I don't feel a head lobbed at a windshield would require windshield wipers, but okay. Look, I know we're looking at a supernatural bear-human hybrid creature and all, but his ability to push himself out from being sandwiched between 2 cars with the ability still to walk is only overshadowed by his ability to have the Michael Bay-ass car explosion behind him in the process. You left stabs her, and just stands there during the Hallmark death sequence? Menacingly? No attempt to kill Christopher. No getaway. Just fucking chillin'? With a cool car fire behind him? I swear to God. Why is he stabbing the dead bitch and letting Christopher leave? Oh, right, because Blood and Honey 2 exists. Well, this has become a nightmare movie series that I feel obligated to see through to the end. You, Castle, made her watch this. She made me watch it. Threatened me with life and limb, truly gave me no choice. Well, I guess we have the next movie date all sorted out.
Ta-da!
That was Ellis's feelings the entire time as he was watching this film. Oh, bother on the receiver. Sign the petition, brother. Yeah, in the last 30 minutes of this film, it is nothing but a wild fuck-ass situation. Like, it does not fucking stop. It is so bad. So bad. Oh, yo, congrats, Baron. Thanks. Yeah, listen, I looked at Castle during the Eeyore whip scene, and I was like, I looked at him and I was like, is that fucking Eeyore's tail? And he just looks at me and he's like, and I was like, what? Brother, huh? No. Would Rabbit crash out if we ask him who Trix is for? I feel like yes. No, yeah, listen. It was bad. No, please don't. Please don't watch it. That's the thing. Like, look, Ellis and I had that conversation. Like, if it had been a first date with Castle and he was like, yeah, you know what? This looks good. Let's watch Blood and Honey. I'd be like, yeah, okay. I don't think so, but sure, like, let's go into it. Buddy. Bro. It was not the first date. He got lucky. Ellis, not so much. We both suffered in the far end. And then Ellis was like, oh yeah, we're going to watch the second one. So that's Ellis's fault.
Yeah.
I can't get away from that. We're married.
Wow. I can't get away from that. We're married.
I couldn't get away from the first film. You recommended the second film. And now, we don't even have hot Tigger. We have bulldog face Tigger. They could have at least made Tigger hot. My only saving grace is if the third one comes around, hopefully Kanga's a fucking MILF. These aren't even fuckable monsters.
Your priorities are loud.
They're not fuckable monsters. At least it would make the shit writing tolerable if they were fuckable. I mean, everything's fuckable if you try hard enough, but like...
I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. For all of the pain and sorrow you have over this film, just remember, the Horny Basket movie is coming.
The Horny Basket movie is coming! Castle, you absolutely the fuck will not.
Hell yeah!
No.
Do it!
No.
I'll make a piglet one.
No.
It's fine. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure my blood pressure just rose because I'm getting popping in my ear. After Blood and Honey, there's a crossover with Bambi, Peter Pan, and Pinocchio, Avengers style. The poster's hilarious. Winnie is riding Bambi. Yeah, the Horny Basket. You guys know about the Horny Basket, right? Castle, no. No poo.
Do it.
No.
Do it.
I swear to God. I swear to God, if you do that, that'll be it. That'll be it from me, dog.
Content. You got it.
I didn't mean to make... Look, no. There is no fucking... No. Not happening. There will never be another Deep Throat in your future again, I swear to God.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, Wicker! Alright, Riley, you got that. Yeah, the Horny Basket movie. Have you guys know, most of you know what I'm talking about. Does everybody in chat know what I'm talking about for the Horny Basket movie? Time to take my honey. Listen, no. Me on all my dating profiles, I fuck like a basket. Yeah, he's a basket. It is Alexander Skarsgård. I mean, okay, but hold on, because it's practical effects. So, like, you kind of have to give that. Ray's gonna support anything that directly affects me and makes me fall out. So, like, of course he's gonna support you. No, absolutely not. Also, Ellis, you don't strike me as a piglet.
What do I strike you as?
Not as a piglet. I don't know. I feel like you're more of a rabbit. Rabbit was the smarter one out of the group, right? Oh, that's true. That's true. Owl.
Think about that for a minute.
That's horrifying.
I'll take that.
No.
Yeah.
No. I got you, man. Every single Ray, No. Stop supporting it. Cut it out. Oh, yeah, Rabbit thought he knew it all. Owl was the smart one. That's fair. I would be Rabbit? That's rude as fuck after Crybear was just like, Rabbit thought he knew it all. Damn. I don't feel like I'd be Rabbit. I'm not that. Listen, I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like I should be offended, but like I can't even afford to be offended right now. You're road tripping to Florida? Please be safe. I hope you're having a good time. Autumn is appropriately hot Tigger. Listen, I got another person to help me with my love of fucking with you. Why would I not take advantage? Now, hold on a minute. That's not fair. You cannot utilize him for that. Like, Ellis already does enough damage. Ray said that he has another person to help with his love of fucking with me, so why wouldn't he take advantage of it? No, that's not fair! What? Bitch! I feel like searching for that trailer is gonna put me on a list. Yes, the Horny Basket movie with Olivia Colman and Peter Dinklage. You'd be correct. This is a machination of your own making. No, it isn't! How? I don't... It was his idea, man. I just help make people's dreams come true, and if that dream messes with you, it works for me. Yes, Wicker. Right. We all want to fuck the basket. TLDR. That's where it comes down. I don't... This is why we can't have nice things. Did you see the UK trailer? Is there a difference? Hold on. Wait. Hold up a minute. Hold up. We gonna watch this shit together.
Today's catch.
We're just gonna watch it together. We got 2 minutes, right? We got 2 minutes. We're just gonna watch it together.
You needn't yell. We can smell you coming.
Lick my worm. So then, fisherwoman, you caught yourself a lover yet? Love seems more burden than a prize.
I don't know. I think she's kind of cute. I'm here for it.
Sorry.
I'd marry her.
Where's my mom?
Yeah, why not?
There's absolutely no shame in living out your remaining days alone.
I'll marry ya.
It's like most of this is the same.
Oh,
I want you to make me a husband.
be at the chapel in a month.
Good.
My gift is my craft.
A man's work is greater than the man himself.
Especially this.
Oh, maybe this is the trailer I watched.
to marry you.
Oh, you know. Horny Basket movie.
Ha.
It's against the gods, isn't it, to marry a tree?
Does he have all the
We, the
bits
SCP
to him?
Foundation, came to steal.
I heard that he's strong as a tree and just as hard.
MFT game reports.
He's wicker.
I mean, listen, a dude who grabs
You've
me
got
by
some
the
sort of
hips like
scheme
that.
going with a
flips
natural
me
world,
like,
yeah.
Mother
okay.
Nature provides, I merely augment.
The bed
He
is
is-
broken. I will fix it. You know, you've made quite an impression. The wives, they're all aflutter.
I don't blame her. I'd climb that.
Because I'm not sure that the fisherwoman and her companion is good for the village.
You are the reason I
up.
live and breathe.
Backing up.
It's not natural. Men are not like that.
Fuck off.
Wait, the water?
Bits
Hold
to
on.
him.
We're backing
I
up the
heard that
trailer.
he's strong
Hold
as a
on.
tree and just as hard.
Oh! I mean,
He's wicker. The village.
you
You
know,
are the reason I
I
live and breathe.
listen,
It's not natural. Men are not like that.
Fuck off.
his,
off.
Yeah, fuck
would
off.
it be his wickerness?
Is someone being murdered?
It's just his
village has become thoroughly debauched.
Listen, they didn't have to do all that. They didn't have to do all that, but they did. His wickiness, one could say. Yeah, so everybody wants to fuck the basket. I don't know. I get it. What? Why is everybody so shocked? Yeah, I'm not really sure why they have such strict laws and then they get the peanuts and we don't, that's very confusing to me, to be honest. The wood is actually wood. Technically, it's wicker. Ribbed. Ribbed. The wickness, I think, is better. I'm so done. You guys, I'm so done with you. Marin's making it worse. Down with the wickness. They'll arrest someone for holding a sign in the UK, but then they get to have peen in their trailers. What is wicker made out of? What type of wood? Plant fibers. Rattan, willow, bamboo, reed, seagrass, and water hyacinth. I feel like we're being really pedantic about the type of wicker, but I think it's important to note that it would appear, based upon his body, that he is probably fern wicker, specifically. But, you know, who's counting? One could assume... Ivy, what road trip is in your bucket list? Bucharest. Thank you, I appreciate that. The splinters. I mean, he was smoothing it, so, like, maybe not. I don't know. Listen, I've seen some things. Just saying. Okay. I haven't seen your stream since before you had your surgery. You look happier and like you have gotten weight off your chest. LMFAO, I'll see myself out. I did! Joke's on you, I got a lobotomy, too. He is well-maintained wicker. He's magic. You think he has splinters? Little sanding, little beeswax. You'll be alright. Love that the guy didn't even blink at make me a husband. I mean, why would he? Like...
Money's green.
Yeah, listen, man. You know, sometimes you just gotta make a hoe a husband. You know? Everybody busy thinking about splinters. Oh, she's sanding him, all right. I am now no longer going to reference fucking as anything less than sanding. Yeah, I gotta go sand my husband. What?
Hello?
Thank you, I appreciate it. Yo, who did your lobotomy? It was Claire's. As always. Where else do you go for a lobotomy? Listen. No, not actual brain surgery. I'm being a dick. I did have surgery. I had my implants taken out and I had a mastectomy. So I have nothing but big bar of boobies. Thanks, Blue Wolf. You're amazing and adorable, and I think you're fantastic. I appreciate you so much, and I'm looking forward to doing the game with you. We found sex toys thousands of years older than we made plastics. Historically, someone did it. You right. That's true. Sand him down until he can't hold it in. Claire's is offering them again. I thought they stopped after COVID. Listen, sometimes when a company needs money, they gotta go back to the old ways. You're right, though. I think my worry would be cleaning him. What does he ejaculate?
Sawdust.
That's actually a really good question. Sap! Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Why? Why are you like this? I fucking hate that so many of you at the same time just came in and was like, no, sap. Ivy wants to know where the red fern grows. Listen, honey, put the tap on it. You know how much money you could make if you came sap?
Get down.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. That is a complete... What? Wait a minute. That is a useful item. I feel like that could be monetized. We could capitalize on this. Now, wait a second. How much money could be made? How much can you make? How much... Wait. How much is the flow? Like, how much do we get out of each, you know? I'm just curious. I'm just thinking about it.
Look at this.
That's what I'm saying. You could make a business out of selling loads. Fuck you. Thanks for the follow. That sounds about right for this. Oh, it's sapping time. He'd sap everywhere. I think the question is, does he get tired? Sap is about $5 every 16 ounce. Wait, hold on. I don't have a... No. We're getting into Rainbow Dash jar territory. We're not doing this. I'm cutting us off right now. I'm stopping us right now. I foresee where this is going. No. Absolutely not. Depends on if you process it into syrup, which would make it more expensive. I mean, she's a fisherwoman. I feel like she's gonna be making, like, grade A... I was supposed to stream Runt. That's what we're here for. We're here for Runt. We're not here to talk about tree cum. Yes. No. Stop. Listen, I'm distracted enough as it is. Yes, that's what I'm here for. Of course I'm here. There's 4 masked brothers in this game. Are you fucking kidding me?
You have a type. You're predictable, even.
Did the Wicker Man... Shut the fuck up. You're right. I cannot stop once we start. Listen, I'm already... The plan was not to start horny. The plan was to end horny. And here we are. Are the Masked Brothers against Sapcom? You know? I don't know about this. 4 Masked Brothers, Pooh, Piglet, Eeyore, and Rabbit. Eeyore's been eaten, so it's not Eeyore. Stop. Get out. Castle not helpful. You created the problem here. You started the distraction. If Horny Basket Man gets a mosquito trapped in his sap, does he create Jurassic Park with his jizz? Why are we still doing this?
You're creating a lot of blame and shifting it to others right now.
Horny comes whenever it wants.
Quit ignoring me.
No. I wonder if people are still gonna hug trees the same after the movie. You know? Listen, I'm not saying that I once tied something to a telephone pole.
What do you mean once? That was like 2 months ago.
I once tied something to a telephone pole because sometimes country girls make do.
Okay.
But sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. If you count the rings to know an age of a tree, does the Wicker Man get bigger as he ages? Oh. Wait a minute. That's a good question. Wait a minute. Wait. Hold on. You're onto something. No. Shaggy's onto something. I think that's better than the trailer age. I can't. You guys are too much. Okay, here's the deal. I'm gonna grab some water because this Runt is a visual novel and I'm gonna be reading a lot. So I would like to start Runt because that was my intention. So I'm gonna grab some water because we're kind of in it. All right, great. Like corn on the cob. Listen, if you know, you know. Which actually works out because we have an ad break starting in about 40 seconds or so. So now is a great time to get some water and hang out and grab a snack. Because again, Runt is a visual novel, so I'm going to be doing quite a bit of narrating for this game. Which is great because I already sound froggy and spent most of my morning narrating. So, is the Wicker Man cum sap maple or some other wood? Because that affects price. You also need a taste tester for sugar content. Have fun, Crybear. Be safe. Anybody watch Team 4 Star's Dragon Ball Z, the one where Bardock goes back in time and meets Chile? Stop. Get out. I appreciate that. Have fun. Tavish! Thank you so much. Also, Leo, thank you so much for the follow. Have a good one, TJ. I don't think we'd lack for taste testers. Probably not. All right, here's the deal. I'm gonna go grab some water. You guys hang out for a second. I'm gonna go get the image of wicker sap out of my brain. Ellis is right here though. So have fun.
The image of wicker sap.
Wicker sap.
Okay.
Hi, Holmes.
He's been throwing a fit.
I know.
Hello, children. How are we? What's happening? What's new? Hello. Well, yes, monster fucking discourse. A bagel sounds lit. I'm good. Just listening as always. Letting her send her train on a runaway track downhill. Yeah, I've been told to watch the Oak Street movie a couple of times now. I definitely want to make time to do that. Nice. I'm glad you like the dissertation. Quit throwing a fit! The dissertation I just wrote as I was watching it. I will definitely do another one. I have not seen The Bat again. No, not yet. I am hoping that I don't. I am sure that we will. Oh, did Claude finally come out? I think we played the demo for that. We'll have to look. Oh my god. Ugh. Yeah. No joke. The Bat didn't even have to finish it. I went into the bedroom and finished the movie. Look, man, it's like 5 o'clock. I'm EP. I'm doing the best. I don't think I've heard of that movie. I'll have to look. Well, you guys can just yawn with me because it's rough. I am tired. Oh. I'm very tired. There she goes. Gillian Anderson is a good reason to watch just about anything. Is 5 p.m. sleepy time? Not necessarily. I'm just tired. Oh, yeah, it's a Stone Cold shirt. What else would it be? I know, Ball.
I am so fucking hungry.
Yeah.
And we have no tortillas, and I'm real sad.
Well, honey,
I know,
we
it's
didn't
okay.
have time to go to the store.
I know.
You want me to enable something together real quick?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
I'm probably just gonna eat nuggies. Is that okay?
There's nothing to put them in. We have no bread.
Nope. It's just gonna
Fuck!
We did not have time today.
You want to order Chipotle?
Yep.
Bitch, that was like a lot simpler than it should have been. You're supposed to give some resistance here.
May or may not have been dated.
I mean, to be fair, Chipotle can be healthy. In defense. Pom! Hi, Pom! Pom is here. Wait, hold on. I'm having a moment. Why did I forget what fucking direction? Okay, there we go. Yeah, we talked about Wicker Dick. You missed it. You missed Wicker Dick. That's why we can't have nice things. Do it. Work on art. Work on that art. We showed you the UK trailer. We did. We had a pretty, like, hardcore discussion about Wicker Come. Okay, wait, hold on. Hold on. I'm going to show you this, only because it's relevant. Listen. Why is it? Why is it? It took nothing. It literally took nothing. I just want to point out. Oh, wait, that's not what I wanted. Okay. I just want to point out, all right, how difficult is that to have made him hot? It would have taken nothing. Instead, he looks like a fucked bulldog. But no, Riley did this sketch in like 2 seconds. They could have made him hot. It would have taken nothing to make him hot. Thank you, Riley. Riley O'Malley, everybody. Throwing down Hot Tigger. That's all it would have taken.
Real quick. Steak, beans.
It should be whatever I ordered last. Okay. He could fix me. Fine. Get out. Okay, it's fine. I will get it together at some point.
I believe in you.
I need a custom Tigger mask. You know, I really do need to practice my mask making, so maybe we'll think about it. I have other things on the brain right now, though, so it's fine.
Like maple syrup?
Some type of maple syrup.
Oh, okay.
Some type of maple syrup, for sure.
I can only assume what's in your box.
Just stop. All I read was, does Tigger in that film still bounce around on his tail, or is that pussy out? And I'm like, stop. I can't.
You'll be alright.
No, I'm so not gonna be.
Walk it off.
I don't think I can. I can't stand up again. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
You're such a wiener.
Tigger and my pussy out. My brain goes clam slam no. Hi, Chuck. Your timing was fucking horrible, dog. Okay. I gotta get it together. I can't. No, stop facilitating the fucking mask shit, Ray. I swear to God, not helpful right now. In fact, much worse. None of these words are in the Bible, chat. Thanks, Left.
Sherlock Holmes, sit down.
You see, that's the wonderful thing about Tiggers. Ah! You don't see the vision, Autumn, but you will, I promise. No, listen, you don't understand the things I've gone through, alright? You don't... Tiggers with wicker wood and gimp masks. I think I've seen Tigger in Bible Black. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is 100% an if you know, you know. And if you don't... God damn. Oh, I can't breathe. We can just write our own Bible. The Bible of Legion.
That I have found the masks.
What?
And I am texting Castle.
No! You did not.
I'm about to.
What the fuck? Oh my god. Mom's face is on fire. No, listen, look, my face is on fire for 10 reasons.
Want to make it 11?
No, I really don't. I really don't. Can we not do this right now? I'm trying to play Runt. It's fine.
Try harder.
What a batch of statements to log into. You have no idea, Mac. You missed it. Put me in the group chat. I'm the backer. Ray, stop! No! We did it. Good game. I am the superior Venom. I am the superior Venom! Eat my ass! I am the superior Venom. Can we talk about how Pando is acting like Rick Sanchez right now? Okay, you know what? In the beginning, God created Autumn and Ellis because he was showing off. The Wicker Man cum sap plus Tigger would have anybody flushed. What if Kanga's in Club... What? Oh, I see what you're saying. Why are we bringing up the deep lore? The Bible of Wickerwood dinosaurs and masks that Tigger abide by. We did, though. Listen, Bible Black is the deep lore. That is truly the deep lore. Well, you can't go to hell if you're already there, chat, so we might as well just, you know. If we're gonna go horny, we're gonna go hard. It's not Mom's face that is on fire, if you know what I mean. It is, though. Listen. I'm done. Everybody you all stop. All of you stop. You're not allowed anymore. Do you want to beep the horn on the bus stop? You cannot go to hell if you're already there. Autumn goes to see him next time, and I get an angry voice note because Castle has all the Winnie the Pooh masks. No, stop. Okay, now wait a minute. I hate it. I'm good. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm good. It's time to play Run. Because otherwise we're just not ever going to get to this fucking game. And I've been waiting to play this game. Ugh. I can't do this. Oh my god. Hi, Radioactive. You came. The Bible Black mentioned in the year of your Lord 2026. Let's ride the slide to hell like a filly cop being judged unworthy and being spit out. It's cute how you think playing the game will stop the discourse. Have you played Bible Black? I mean, no, but I've invested in multiple DVDs of a collector variety, if you know what I mean. And if you don't know what I mean, you should know what I mean. Actually, I should ask Castle if he's seen Bible Black, because if not, we're gonna fucking give him a crash course. There were some cutscenes. You're right. That's true. That's true. I should probably. Is he still here? Listen. Probably. I don't know anymore. The Creepshow game from Dread XP came out. It did, yes. I do have Creepshow as well on my list. This one specifically, though, was one that I was, like, in it for. So, yes, Castle is still here. Don't why me bad? I'm not bad. Tigger is God in Bible Black Gimp mask with a nice large piece of wicker fighting the sins of evil. The devil is B-Man. You don't have to go so hard. You got... Oh my god. Okay, we're done. You stop. You guys just full stop. We... Okay, it looks like that's working, so that's great. Why are you... Stop. Whatever you're doing. Why? I don't need this from multiple directions. Yes!
Why?
Those shorts look good.
You're right. I'll stop.
No, you won't.
No, that's what you wanted.
Why are we like this? It is really, really easy to just not.
You're right.
Hey, Ethan's streaming for some reason. That's crazy. Why is Ethan streaming? Leon! You guys are so fucking dickheads. All of you. Both of you. Every single one of you. Yeah. A little, yes. Stop giving it to me from all sides. Alright, look. Put the masks on your throat. Stop it! No! Why? Okay, no. Everybody stop. Everybody stop. Too many directions.
What the fuck are you barking at, buddy?
Oh, that was like Angry Bork. Hey. His hair's standing up. What is he mad at? Hold on. Holmes, like, alert barked. He hasn't made that noise. That was actually concerning noise. Hey, Wake, how are you? Welcome in. You think Bad Dragon sells a Wicker Man? You know, I'm gonna guarantee that at some point they're gonna do it. Stop it. Get some help.
Yep.
Huh? What?
No.
What?
We're growling at the mirror. You go ahead and start. I'm gonna hit.
Oh, you better clean that shit up.
No.
It wasn't... Okay, never mind. You got it? Okay. Alright. I'm cleansing the area. You guys are terrible. I saw a toy with shoelaces on it? What? What in the fuck do you mean? Also, hey, hold on, wait a minute, stop, full stop. What the fuck, Dread XP? There was no, if I remember, I don't remember this screenshot specifically being on the list originally. Why is this suddenly on the list of advertising material for this game? Okay. I don't remember that being a thing. They put it there as a gift. It really do be feeling like a gift. You're all... It is! It's true! Sued. Absolutely. Okay. I really need to start streaming. I'm fucking distracted and I'm getting it from all directions. I'm Autumn Ivy, and this is Runt. I finally have the chance to sit down and enjoy a game that is developed by Grim Taste Studios and, of course, published by the amazing and always entertaining Dread XP. So initially, I did sit through the demo for this game, and I was really stoked because usually games that are listed as visual novels are hit or miss, right? So like a lot of the time you get the visual novel piece and it can be good, but it also can be, you know, a lot, especially because some of the types are just basically strict storylines. What I liked a lot about Runt is it almost had like this like detective-esque style to it where shit was just going off. But it is a story-rich choices matter game. Technically it's horror, but either way, I'm super stoked. I'm excited to finally get my hands in this game. For those of you that were not here for the demo portion, Runt is a rural gothic visual novel mystery where you follow the story of Runt, the youngest of 5 brothers surviving a monstrous post-apocalypse. So if you're into brothers, that sounded bad. That's not what I meant. I meant like...
I meant it that way, fuck it.
I don't know what the fuck I meant. Anyway, if you like masks, and I guess if you like brothers, or if you like brother cousins, or brunkles, or I don't... Look, I'm not here to judge. Listen, these dudes are wearing masks. It's fine. I'm going in hard.
I bet you are.
Don't worry about it. I have been in Brothers a time or two. Wait, whoa, wait a minute, what? This is wrong chat. Wrong chat. There's a stream for that. It's not this one. Bye, Harrison. For phrasing. I think, did I? Okay, cool. I can't hear anything. Why? I guess there's no sound going down right now. What's your name? I feel like I don't know what I should do. That's my name. Now the mask game. Let's go. All right. Did it save my... Oh, shit! That's fucking cool! Yo! It kept my save. Okay. Fuck. Oh, that's fucking cool. Okay, wait. Hold on. Before I start. All right. Yeah, that's true. We should see if it works. What? Courage? What? Saving, don't touch nothing now. Yo, it did! It fucking saved!
Do you maybe need to, like, explain what happened so far? Or?
I don't remember. All I remember, big bear man grab neck of antler guy. That's it. That's what I remember. Shit. Okay, well, I guess fuck. Do you guys want to start over completely? Or do we want to continue from where we left off? So I believe the demo, let me drop it in. Hold on. So I believe that the demo from my first playthrough is posted to my channel. Let me find it. If not... Oh, yeah, no, here it is. Okay, so yeah. So it is. So, I mean, the first 2 hours of playthrough is already posted. So do we want to start over completely, or do we want to go ahead and move from there and just go where we're at? There's a whole cutscene that most people miss unless they play story mode starting from the demo. Oh, really? That's interesting. Well, so a lot of you were here when we played through the initial piece of it. So I kind of feel like maybe giving like a TLDR would be fine. So basically, all right, this is post-apocalypse. Basically, they go to this, I guess, this barn / church thing, right? To do a celebration. And now there's a countdown where everything was strung up with innards. I'd only want to do the skinning game again. Yeah, but I feel like that's kind of like my failure to it. I don't know. I feel like that would be going back against it. But yeah, there's a mystery afoot about who basically desecrated this sacred area, right? But it's not just about that. There's kind of threats going on. I think I want to go ahead and continue. So if you guys missed the first one, you can go back and check that out. I did link it, but I also do have it available on YouTube, so please check it out. All of my links are under autumnivyofficial.com as usual. But yeah, I think we're just going to proceed. I cannot remember the voices I gave everybody, but we're just going to fucking... Yes, I've met Cherilise. We did talk to Cherilise. I do not remember the voices, so we're just going to do our best. So I apologize ahead of time if I fuck up the voices. It's been a while since I played the demo. I think it's been like 2 or 3 weeks. The first day wound down, digging itself into the cold earth to sleep. I dragged myself home from my nightly routine of chores and fixing up dinner. My brothers slowly filed in one by one. Fisher was uncharacteristically late. My feet were sore as fuck, stomping back down home and then having to do my dinner and nightly chores. Carver, unaffected so far by the message, mouthed off to an uninterested room. Everyone else too tired to do anything but tuck wordlessly into their dinner. Frustrated that he wasn't getting the attention he sought, Carver, too, went quiet. Already the message was changing things. At that time, I didn't feel any closer to knowing who'd done it. My thoughts drifted to my shift. Hunter had treated me real mean, forcing me to cut open that deer real quick. None of that was unusual, for him, at least. But he had softened, told me about the weight of looking after us, after the whole town. Did his anger, his brutality have purpose? I couldn't protect everyone on my own. I'm sure he felt that pressure too. And yet I felt chilled. His words, no fear, run, no backing down, no remorse. Might just be you and me in the end. Those were dark words, cruel words. If he was that suspicious of his own kin, what would he do to me if I failed? The thought sat like a rock in my stomach. Everyone left their dishes without a word, and I collected them, washing them under the single flickering bulb above the sink. I was so tired, I swear I nearly dunked my head into the murky sink water. As I rolled onto my bed, bones aching and stiff to the core, I thought about tomorrow. I saw the guts, the flies, the ribbons of red across that place that had once been not a home, but something. If I'm honest, I felt lost. Hunter was impossible to please. How was I supposed to figure out something this big all on my own? I could console myself with knowing I'd do my best, but what if my best didn't result in anything? I couldn't face Hunter in 5 days with a handful of disorganized gossip I'd picked up all over town. I sighed, I lit a candle to guard me as I slept and cozied in bed, reaching for a book to get my mind off things before I sleep. Once I cracked it open, I realized I had my answer. What? In my hands was a thriller about an international spy. He wasn't especially strong or commanding or nothing. He was just real smart. Real clever with putting clues together and figuring out what needed to be figured out. There was nothing stopping me from doing it the same way he did. I pulled out my journal and quickly started writing down everything I'd heard that day, marking out anything that was suspicious. Soon I had a list of clues, and with them the questions I needed to answer to pin the right person. Who could have done it? Where were they on the day it happened? How did they do it? Why did they do it? What would happen on the 5th day? If I could answer all these questions, this whole thing would clear up. In the dim light of the candle, I started putting together the bits and pieces. Clues and conclusions. At the end of the day, you'll need to go over all you learn from your investigation, namely clues, and pair them together to create conclusions. These conclusions will help answer questions and rule out suspects. However, you'll have to put yourself into the test in the full game, as you don't have enough clues to make any conclusions right now. Look around your journal and click the hand at the bottom when you want to head to bed. It's been a long day. Oh, did it not? Oh, maybe it won't let me. I may have to. Interesting. Get porn mags. I forgot about that. You're right. I'm not getting sound from the game. Hold on. Hold on. Let me double check that I'm not. That's weird. It was working a second ago. Yeah, it's working. Maybe the game is just silent. Okay. It was too much to keep thinking about. My head hit the pillow, my mask tight on my face. I shut my eyes. My mind swirled to bitter images of guts, of blood, of blackness. We watched this. Let me make sure it's not maintaining it as it was my face. Right, I remember all this. And then I exploded. Right. Let me see if it's gonna let me continue. I may have to actually restart the game. Oh, it was all set to mute. Okay, maybe that's what happened then. My eyes were bleary, cool air washed over my face, catching the sweat trickling over my brow. Okay, my mask was off. Had I clawed it off? I remember this, because I remember this thing. So I hit escape. Okay, so it may have triggered it as the demo, and that could be why. Hold on a second. If I start over, though... Oh, no. No, that shouldn't have happened. Let me double check that I didn't fuck up, because that might be on me. Okay. Give me 2 seconds. Oh, it did mute it. That's weird. Okay, hold on. Let me exit and double check here. Played Runt for the first time. Yeah, so this... Runt is already in your Steam library. Right? Okay, let me triple check I didn't fuck something up. No, it says I own the game. Yeah, so that should be the full game. Interesting. Okay, well, we got sound this time. It's very possible I may not have a choice but to start over. So that's fine. Okay. Sorry, guys. I thought we got lucky, but I think we're gonna have to restart. Okay, so everything's good. Hey, thank you so much. Congrats, 20 pounds lost, as thought. Congratulations, dude. Yeah, the demo data still was on my computer, but it should have overwritten it. I think I'm gonna go ahead and start new. Wait, did the game start like this? Hold on, I'll tell you.
What's their secret?
I feel real dumb right now. I'm sorry. Hold on, give me a sec. So this should be fun because the demo, or this should be fine. Oh, sorry, I don't know why I said that. The demo didn't start like this. I had to double check to make sure, just for safety. Polite and loving reminder, this game is fucking dark, right? So just, I feel like I shouldn't have to say that a second time, but since we do technically have to start it over, please remember that there's a lot of dark themes in this game, and it's intentional, but, you know. Okay, so... yeah, so... yeah, this started differently. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, cool. Most devs would have just flagged from the demo right into the full game install. Well, that's what I'm saying, is I'm pretty sure we should be fine. It's time for you to read it. He left it for you. He rewrote it a lot. Kept all it in, so even if it seems to stop and start, just keep going. Okay, I'll read it. All the way to the end. Yeah, no, that did start differently because I don't remember that. Okay, cannot be skipped. I remember this. Fuck it, we're just gonna start over. Sorry, guys. I don't know how many times I've written this. I feel like I'm running out of pages. But each time I think about what happened that week, I remember more and more until it becomes this big puzzle of details that just don't fit right. I'm gonna start over. Right from the beginning. My name is Ron. Me and my brothers lived out near Skipclaw on the perimeter, right where the land meets the forest. There were 5 of us. Hunter, Tanner, Carver, Fisher, and me. I was 9 when it all happened. All I ever heard was that the big power station over in Grinshaw blew up, and when the smoke filled the air, it never left. All connections and wired shit like that never got up and running again. It's black and gray every day since that power station blew up. It's black and gray everywhere as far as anyone knows. The stars don't even show at night. We almost starved that first year. Nobody ever came for us out here in Skipclaw. No army, no government. And food won't grow easy in a world like this. Animals don't like it too much neither. There's a rift in the world now, a crack in reality. Dad would have known what to do. He always said there was a war out there. That's why he was hard on us. There was going to be a war someday between the righteous and the unrighteous. A war for our souls. Dad was doing his best. Dad always said he was a righteous man in a world full of sickness and perversion. He preached a while down south until most of his flock turned away from the truth God had given him. It was too hard for him, I guess. God demands a lot. He demands a lot so he can give a lot. And Dad was the mouth of God. He could whip a crowd into a frenzy like nothing, crying and dropping to the floor and speaking in tongues the way God wanted him to show him that he was there and he was real, and Dad was the mouth of God. It was too much for those of little faith. Dad left, taking a bit of land on the outskirts of Skipclaw, where he was going to prepare us for the war and the end of time. Hey, Cal. He started saying we didn't need the town. We were better off without the world. Chickens. He said evil came in through the radio and the TV stations and the bags of chicken feed and the starter potatoes and the seeds and all the friends we'd made. All we really needed was each other and our faith. If things were hard, God wanted them to be hard. If we were unhappy, it's because we were right with God, because we had tainted the earth with our sins. Dad did what he could, but he wasn't trained to run our little outpost at the edge of the wilderness. He had been a juvie warden during seminary, picked up a few things, knew a few guys who built us a bunker and filled it with enough rations to keep us going for a few years. Everything else we had was books, copies and copies and copies of Dad's teachings he'd had printed on his own dime. His own fucking dime, he used to say. Red in the face because no one wanted them, because no one was ready to open their hearts to God enough to buy one. Those are the first things I ever learned to read. I didn't even know picture books were a thing till I was too old to read them. That's fucking sad. We failed, Dad. All of us. And he punished us the way you'd punish a grown man. We starved and froze and dried out in the heat. We slept short hours up at the crack of dawn till so late in the night you couldn't stand on your own 2 feet anymore. No matter how tired or thin we got, we did our work. We had to survive. Survive the tests. The never-ending tests. And then Dad got sick. He had a disease whose name I think Hunter knows, but I forgot. He needed shots. When the world went up in a bunch of black smoke, all the medicine went with it. Not that Dad had believed in any of it before. Could never really trust what the government was doing. But that medicine he needed. Somehow he found some, and he took it religiously. And then we ran out. That was it. One day he was alive, and one day he wasn't. He died after years of wasting away right when he was needed most. When the world with its apocalypse proved him right. Of course, we had to go back into the town then. We needed them. They needed us too, it seemed. Hunter fixed it all up. 5 of us, strong boys with enough guns and ammo for a small army, became the army of Skipclaw. We patrolled, we policed, we hunted, and we maintained the perimeter. Nobody comes and goes without Hunter knowing about it. No one goes out at night without Hunter knowing about it. Nobody so much as sneezed without Hunter's permission. Hunter's word was law. The whole town was ours, and it thrived as best as it could under the unbearable weight of an endless blackened sky. Would Dad be proud? I guess it doesn't matter now. Dad was gone. Mom died giving birth to me, and none of us knew what to feel. We were on our own. It was 5 years to the day of his death when everything changed. All because of what we saw in the church. I remember really loving the sound design for this game. Runt! Runt, get up! You better be moving by the time I get there. Damn, bitch. Get up! Quit hiding. Carver stood over me. I couldn't see his face, but just knew he was sneering at me. I'm up. You scribbling in your little diary again? Kinda girly, ain't it? Is he up? He's up, writing in his damn little book again. You ready to go, Runt? No lollygagging now. I said I was up. Oh, we back talking now? Carver, we don't have time. It's not my fault we're late. Runt been hiding from us. Again. Can't sniff me out anymore under that thing? Don't you get lippy with me. I'll fucking knock you upside the head. I'll fucking throw your bed out the pond. You hear me? He's an asshole. What y'all squabbling about? We were just talking to Runt. He says he's ready. I can speak for myself, you know. Damn. Okay. Yeah? You weren't speaking earlier, were you? God, he's a bitch. I love Tanner's design too. He's my favorite. I'm not gonna lie. Well, besides Hunter, but I feel like that goes without saying. It was the anniversary of Dad's death. On a Sunday, no less. We were going to the church. We call it the church, but it's really just a rickety old storehouse we fixed up to serve something holy. I really didn't want to go. Carver, fucking asshole that he was right. I had been hiding. Foolish as it was, I'd hoped that they wouldn't find me. I wanted to see their flashlights sweeping past the windows, hear them calling out my name before giving up and going on without me. One of them would unload on me, probably Hunter, but at least I wouldn't be in that church. But that's why I was Runt. The little guy, the weak guy, the one hiding under the bed from the switch. They always found me because I still hadn't learned that lesson. I had to get my stuff packed before I went. As I stood up from my little nook between the kitchen and the basement, I saw my backpack had spilled everywhere. All my things were scattered across the floor. I knew it was Carver. Luckily, I had my flashlight. So I do vaguely remember this. Yeah. To pick up items, search the environment with your flashlight. You'll often need to dig through a lot of trash or clutter to find exactly what you need. When you find what you're looking for, click on it to add to your bag. Okay. Oh, well, let me pick up the coins. Map. Note. Radio. Journal. Great. I had to sort my shit out, make sure it was all in the best spot to grab. I remember checking my bag. You can examine items in your inventory by hovering over the icons. Got it, I remember that. All the items you can collect can be examined. Yes. Can't believe this thing still works. Got it. Okay. Click on your radio to switch it on and off. Radio only plays music, which changes depending on where you are and who you're talking to. Journal's where you keep track of your thoughts. Yes, me. So I'm not going to reread all this. It's basically giving you the information for like the mind mapping and how it works, and like here's the information on all your brothers and so on and so forth, and like their personality traits and so on. So Tanner, for example, is the second oldest, real quiet, hard to read, follows Carver around like a dog. Two couldn't be more different. Middle Strayer, mouthy asshole, always fighting, wisecracking, trying to start shit, likes making my life miserable. One day I'll land a punch on this fucker. Brother Fisher's just a few years older than me, whip smart with an iron faith in Dad's teachings. Get the feeling that he doesn't like us much, given how much he spends at the hydro station. So, but yeah, we got the gist of it. Oh, it happens. There was no sense in waiting. I had to put it off long enough. I got my things in my backpack and went out the door of our house. Everyone was waiting for me. I mean, listen. You know what I'm saying? Like, mostly, but like, because he's a dick, but like, shit. Took you long enough. You did this last year. What's your damn problem? I stayed silent. There wasn't anything I could say. No answer, no reason was ever good enough. Cat's got his tongue like usual. Too good to be talking to us. By the way, you missed this dipshit. Carver tossed me a mirror compact. Fucking dickhead. He knew if I didn't have this, it'd be hard to be on my own. Smokes would swarm behind if I didn't check over my shoulder from time to time. Could've killed me. Could've killed me and didn't care. We got everything. Waiting on Hunter now. He was scoping, making sure path's clear, no outsiders come around today. Schedule was set. No patrol for any of us today. Except Runt. He should have done one. I had done one. Crack of dawn, shivering along the perimeter before the sun attempted its daily battle to break through the crowds. It was cruel of them to make me patrol in the early morning cold. A cough still crackled in my chest, left over from a wicked sickness that had plagued me all winter. It had failed to kill me. Probably why they put me on that patrol, hoping the cold would make my lungs seize up again and it'd finish me off for good. Was he being truthful? Did anyone see him? I tried being quiet. You think he's a liar, Carver? Well, he wasn't being real forthcoming earlier, was he? Bet he got halfway around the fence and took a load off under some sycamore. I tried to be quiet. Really, I did. Carver, don't be saying shit now. Come to think of it, you was also missing all yesterday. Tell the truth, Runt. Was you jerking it under some bush? At key points in conversation throughout the game, you get to decide what Runt will say. Some of the dialogue choices you make will alter your personality and can change how certain... Nitro, thank you for the follow. Can change certain characteristics react to you. Hints as to how your personality is shifting inside of you as the result of your choices can be seen on the meat page. Please, Carver, not today. Check the log sheet. I ain't a flaker. Quit picking at me, you pussy face fuck. I don't remember what I picked originally. I'm not gonna lie. I don't remember. But, Listen. The quit picking at me, you pussy face fuck, is a little tempting today, based on this. Getting my wick off in the bramble. Shaved off eyebrows and wet socks. That sounds terrible. Quit picking at me, you pussy face fuck. What you say to me? You ain't never seen a pussy, you little shitheel. Too fucking shy to even say hi to a... Runt. Oop. Oop. We fell silent, standing in our little half circle around Hunter. He towered over us. Bare skins draped over his big-ass frame, making him even bigger than he actually was. We were all on edge. See, Hunter was in a black mood. Had been for a few days at that point. It was like this shadow that swallowed all the light around him, half hiding him against the prairie grass. You could feel it even before he got close to you. This horrible heaviness, muted only by the weight of his big old bearskin cloak. See, Hunter had a dog named River, this shaggy, vicious thing that snapped at anyone that wasn't Hunter. I couldn't tell you what kind of dog it was, some sort of mutt that I swore was part wolf. Those two loved each other more than anything, certainly more than Hunter ever loved us. He never hit River, not once. He would have liked us better if we were all his dogs, loyal, silent, obedient, without even the ability to question his command. But River had died a few days ago. Hunter didn't say much else on it, not how or why or when, but only that River died. He kept the mutt hidden away, not letting any of us get close to it. I could only take his word that River had passed. None of us had the words to comfort each other. I was silent when he told me, standing stone still among the chickens in the yard that early morning. No doubt everyone else was the same. That black mood in the days that followed River's death was built and built like wood heaped on an invisible fire. That silent heat rippled around us as we stood before him. I wish I could say I had pity for him, for River to die and then having to deal with Dad's anniversary right after, but I think I was scared more than anything. All this heat, it had to go somewhere. God help who it struck. Ready. He turned towards us, face black under the teeth of his hood. I nodded. We all nodded. We were waiting for Ron. He was hiding. I wasn't hiding. How many times do I gotta say it? Enough. His hand was on my shoulder. Even through my jacket, through his gloves, I could feel his strength, his power. Them fingers dug in tight. Let's go. Run. Take point. I knew my brothers were sneering under their masks. Taking point was not something to be proud of. It was the first line of defense if we got attacked. The first wall of meat. I am also perfectly normal about Hunter the bear. They all start gathering their things, little things we would bring to leave in Dad's memory. His sermon book, his pamphlet, some candles. He ain't got no body or grave. We had to burn him so it wouldn't attract them. It became a tradition that we'd all take a little trinket or something, and that would be Dad. His presence, his spirit. We were always finding bits of him everywhere at home, like somehow in his death his ghost had come home and, I don't know, melded with the house. His hair, his clothes, his writings, every nook and cranny, he was there. Always watching us, like he never left. Run! Yeah? Let's bug out. Now. It was a bad idea to keep him waiting any longer. Good night, Shmanu. Take care. Your map is in the lower right. Use your map to move around Skipclaw, lay of the land. Open your map, head to the church. We knew. With each step, my feet got heavy. I was stomping on sticks and dry grass and getting cuffed at the back of the head by Carver when I slowed down. Nobody said anything, but each time I lagged, I could feel the heat of their eyes on my neck. Hunter halted, raised a hand. Stop. Down. We dropped. We didn't disobey. Not in this world. Hesitation got you killed. Not a clock. There, just beyond the top of the fence. We lay on the crest of the hill looking down into a shallow, dry gulch. We shuffled in the grass, positioning ourselves just beneath the brush. We smelled it before we saw it. That thick, acrid, musky scent. There it was. We have all sorts of names for them. Hunter calls them the unholy. Tanner and Fisham call them lung dogs, along with most of the town. Carver calls them those flesh fucks. To me, they're always twisters. Why twisters? Well, how else are you supposed to get the head off? You'd always hear them if they were close. Them big sacks pressing out air, wheezing and breathing and gurgling, sounding like death rattles. Even more than their breathing, I hate their eyes. How they never seem to blink. Even before I knew all that they could do, I wanted to put a bullet in their skulls just for those lids to finally drop and quit staring at me. They appeared after the blackout, pouring in from some unknown place for some unknown purpose. Something more than animal, less than human. We had our rifles, but they had the dark. The never-ending dark. I tried to focus. Nothing good comes from daydreaming on a battlefield. We watched as it swayed in the field, us hiding low in the grass. Hunter prepped his rifle and waited. Typically, we aim to engage and scare them off as quickly as possible, but a wasted bullet is a wasted bullet. As we crouched there, I felt a hand bump mine, knocking my flashlight. Couldn't tell you who, but my gut says it was Carver. I couldn't move quick enough. My flashlight blasted on over the fence and out across the field. Who fucking... Stop talking. We all stilled at Hunter's heavy, commanding, "I'll beat the shit out of you if you so much as breathe," tone I was all too familiar with. The beam caught the twister as it tore and mauled at some creature. We watched, unable to look away. The sounds carried over the prairie, wet and sinewy and echoed in the cold. In the dark grass, I felt a firm hand paw around towards mine. It took my flashlight and went to flick it off. As it did, the sound of the beam powering off cracked into the night. The twister looked up. Ugh. It was near black in the field, the twister a liquid shadow amongst the grass. Hunter lifted his gun. The twister twitched. The monster designs are just so fucking sick in this. I love it. And disappeared, quick as it came. We waited, breathing low against the swaying grass. When it didn't return, we slowly stood up and kept on. A jab in my back from someone's gun urged me back to the front. It felt like I was marching to my doom. Which, if I think on it, I guess I was. I never got over how the church looked that night. The way the water had seeped from the window to look like tear stains from a weeping eye. Like it was living and felt bad nobody was coming to it no more. After Dad passed, service slowed. Nobody could take on his work. Nobody had his speech, his tongue, his way of moving. He could make you believe in miracles. He could make you believe in anything. He was an unstoppable force, like a tornado or a hurricane. You could feel the emptiness in that church when he died, like all the air went out the room. Nobody took over, not even Hunter. So, it was locked up. All the faithfuls had died before him anyway, or fucked off into Skipclaw after he died. We used it occasionally for important days like today, or for meetings if things ever got bad. We were here the day the blackout happened. Bright 1 second and black the second after. I hid under pews while people scrambled in a panic outside. You can still see blood on the floor from the few times the twisters broke in. Fighting our way back home to the farm. We lost a lot of people. I was only 9. I covered my eyes. Perhaps the last time my brothers were nice to me was back then when they guided me home. I didn't cry. They told me not to, so I didn't. I'm 19 now, and I've cried a lot since then. I can't help it. After all, I was run. Who's got the code? Not me. I got it. Go get. I'd never been given the code before. Them trusting me with the code was new. Them trusting me at all was new. We were waiting, Ron. Get to it, boy. It's fucking cold out here. I had no time to think on it, so I went forward towards that hollow, haunted place. Hey, how you doing? Mad Death God, thank you for the 10 streak. You'll need to complete a variety of puzzles and chores. I remember this. Boop, boop, boop. Or door. Or door. Or door. Oh, wait, that was right. Nice. Yeah, it's really interesting that was, I feel like that was intentional. We do have an ad break starting in about 40 seconds, guys, so please keep that in the back of your heads. Once the lock opened, I felt a darkness pass through me. I hadn't even cracked the door open yet, but something strange and cold was seeping out from underneath the door. It wasn't a draft or like a wind or anything, but just something evil. My brothers always said I was too sensitive, too soft. They called me girly and weak and flighty, but if I had known what was beyond those doors and how it would change all our lives, I would have run. Then and there. Run and run and run and never look back. Can't see shit in here. Well, quit bitching and get a candle going. Smells funny in here. That inky black feeling only got thicker. You can smell through that? Smell? Wait, yeah, I smell it too now. What is that? Hush. We fell silent. My nerves were twitching like a guilty sinner. Light it up, boys. Beam sky high. What the fuck is that? You, Runt. Go check it out. Me? Why me? Just go, shit ass. God, he's such a fucking asshole. My hands were trembling. My gun rattled in my grip. I couldn't, at that time, explain even to my numb, dumb self why I felt the way I felt. Maybe it was something like a hunter's gut, an instinct. Dad would have called it divine insight. My brothers would have called it being a pussy. I stepped closer. In the dark, I was suddenly assaulted by this deathly smell. Rotten and sour, like the vinegar in our cannon room. My steps creaked, mixing with a cold wind blowing in from outside. But there was something else, too. This slow, thick dripping. I'm trembling now as I write it. What a thing we saw. What it did to us. Again, I say, why so thick? Thick intestine. 5 days. We stood in stunned silence as each of us took in the message written in the odds and ends of dozens of creatures. Was it a warning? Was it a threat? We didn't know then, but it was a promise. A promise that would be fulfilled. By me. Ooh, whoopee, 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 whoopee. Interesting. Saving. Don't touch nothing now. Yeah, I just really loved the style of the game and like the sound design and stuff here, so I'm excited. Oh, bet. That's cool. We left the church stunned and silent, Hunter radiating heat like a fire made out of hate. It was a violation, you see. An unholy mess made of that sacred day. It made him mad. So mad. Not that he would ever say it. Not with words. He didn't need to. You could feel that heat coming off of him in waves, and it whipped us all into stupid silence. He took point. We followed with our tails between our legs, no one talking, not even Carver. As we walked, the feeling in the church followed us home again. Our sixth, most dark brother. I couldn't shake it. I don't know if anyone else felt it, but from how our heads hung low, it was like our own shadows were too heavy. It was late when we got home. Deep night. I almost cursed the old screen door for creaking too loud when it slammed my ass on the way in, but Hunter was already up the stairs. We weren't going to talk about it yet then. I sort of wanted to talk about it right then and there. The longer he was quiet, the worse it was going to be when he finally wasn't. I settled down on my cold mattress with a knot in my stomach. The feeling grew, gnawing and twisting like it was going to come up out of my throat. Every time I was almost asleep, it woke me back up like it was tapping me on the shoulder, not wanting to let me forget it. I had done something wrong that night in the church. What it was, I didn't quite know yet. The way things were around here, maybe I never would. I lay on my mattress with my eyes closed in the dark, trying to keep myself calm. The feeling haunted me. This feeling of failure. Day 1, Monday. I felt like it was important. I don't know. I'm trying here. It was too ominous. Didn't matter how bad I slept that night. I was up before the crack of dawn. First out the hen house, let the girls out, then right back in to scrub down the kitchen before I fixed up breakfast. A life like this didn't let you feel sorry for yourself for long. House stuff was my job. Mainly cooking and cleaning, watching the hens, and tending the little garden out back. Every day I fix breakfast and dinner. No exceptions. No days off, no matter how piss poor Tanner said my cooking was. At least they let me off the hook for lunch, seeking to take it somewhere and skip claw if they could. Breakfast that morning was nothing but eggs, scrambled up with a few sorry sausages and toast. Butter and jam would keep them happy. Keep their mouths full from talking, too, and would it keep me happy, too? I jabbed at the sausages sizzling in the pan. I could hear somebody getting up in another room, and that twisting feeling returned to my stomach like a gut punch. I hadn't felt this bad since Dad died. But I couldn't say nothing. Even if anyone else felt the same way, I couldn't say anything. Nobody would care. I set out plates, and just on time, as if they could hear the clunking, everyone shuffled into the room. Hunter first, then Fisher, scratching at his neck and yawning and shaking his head like a dog as he sat, and then Carver and Tanner, right together like they always were. In the backyard, the rooster crowed in the morning.
Lord our God, we come to you as underserving sinners with thanks for the bounty you have seen fit to put upon our table. Keep your hand heavy upon us as you lead us through the trials of this earth and form us into soldiers of your will. Amen.
We were silent then, waiting for Hunter to speak more, but he just pulled his hands back, picked up his fork, and started eating. We followed suit, and once all our mouths were stuffed, he finally spoke.
Who did it?
He looked round at us. You couldn't see his eyes, but you could feel him boring into you from under the teeth of his mask. Did what? Ow! Carver jumped high enough in his seat to clatter all the plates on the table. I saw why. Tanner had stepped on his foot under the table.
What do you think, genius? We didn't do nothing. We wouldn't do that to Dad.
You mean the thing in the church? Hell no, we ain't got time to be pulling shit like that. Are you fucking crazy? Carver, baffled as he always was by Hunter trying to chastise him, had his hands up, fork still gripped in one. Fisher wiped a sweaty palm on his dirty pant leg. Tanner stared at Carver, then back at Hunter.
Someone must be punished.
You mean killed? Ain't it a bit much to kill someone over this? Damn. Every time it gotta be like that. Hunter turned and clapped his hand over the back of Tanner's neck. He leaned in, pulling Tanner's head down and close so he could speak right in his ear. His voice was hot and low. They ain't gotta describe it like that. Listen.
You want them unpunished? Is that the message you wish to send for the defamation of our church? The mockery of our day of mourning? You don't want us to do nothing? It's all fucking right to do that to us. Is that what you want to say to them?
I knew that hand. How hard it could squeeze. It was like a vice. 5 seconds in and you weren't sure if he was gonna start snapping bones. Tanner bore it, silent, didn't move a muscle. I ain't saying shit to that man. Listen, he should have shut the fuck up. Everybody knows. Nothing. No. Shush. Quiet. Shush. Let off him.
You two? Trade your balls in for a fucking dolly on one of your trips in a skip claw? Is that it?
His hand didn't relax on Tanner's neck. My eyes would have been watering at this point, but you couldn't move or whine or show any of the pain, or he'd make it worse. Let him fucking go so he can eat his fucking breakfast. He didn't do anything. If it was a townie playing a prank, hell, I'd be happy to skin him myself, but we'll get hell from script club if we do a thing like that. Just Jesus H. Christ, Hunter, let him fucking go! Whip fast, Hunter slammed Tanner's head down on the edge of the table. I heard the wind leave his lungs. He staggered, and Carver lunged forward to start fussing on him. Shit, Hunter. What the fuck is wrong with you? He's right. Tanner's voice was weak, warbling, his breath slow and deliberate. His hands gripped the edge of the table as Carver uselessly cradled his shoulders. We have to send a message to whoever did this. They can't fuck with us. Sure, well, we will. We just gotta be stealthy is all. We find that son of a bitch, Hunter. Don't you worry a thing. We'll find him and string him up by his nutsack. Right, Hunter? That'd be all right, wouldn't it? What if it wasn't a human? The whole table turned to look at him. Fisher worked his hand up under his mask to scratch again. You think it's one of those unholy? I mean, both of them can do stuff. We've all seen it. It was true. We had all seen it. Every time somebody died to one of those things, we saw it. Twisters were cunning, wily things with a taste for scattering their prey when they were done eating it. Bones this way, half-chewed organs that way, each making some kind of symbol if you looked at it too long. Like it was trying to say something you were too stupid to understand, or too scared. That message in the church, it could have been a Twister attack. Few of them in a pack. But it could have been a smoke. The Twisters came right after the blackout hit. We struggled to keep Skipclaw safe against their constant onslaught. In the end, the only way to keep them out was to build a wall. It was only once we had locked them out, once we had locked ourselves in, that the others came. They were subtle at first. Lights throwing shadows that didn't quite match up. Shadows that moved when you weren't looking right at them. Some folks said it was our eyes adjusting, like it was some kind of effect of the shadow in the sky, a withdrawal from the lack of light. Then people started disappearing. More and more and more, just wandering off in the night. And when they were found, they were always in some old barn or abandoned building. The bodies, you couldn't tell who they were anymore. All you knew was that they were human once. They were a person once. They had none of the telltale marks of Twisters who tore and dragged their prey through the dirt like they were writing some kind of mad, bloody poetry. This was something new. Something that killed in a way we'd never seen before. Now they were just corpses, curled up like dead bugs. Skin and faces dried to paper like old corn husks. Hunter called a town meeting after the first few bodies were found, and the town came to a conclusion on a few things. There was something new out there. It liked the dark, and it needed people to be alone. After that, we paired up. Kept flashlights on us as much as we could to ward off the darkness, but it's always dark now. And you can't be with someone else round the clock nonstop, even if you like them a lot. Our bathhouse guy disappeared, then a farmhand a week later, and then little Sarah, daughter of the Adams, got attacked. She was playing alone in her house, making these little masks out of paper. We got one of those spit storms, like a rainstorm, but the rain hits too hard, and the lights started flickering bad. She said she put on one of the masks she was wearing so she'd feel braver, and she went looking for her parents, off in some other part of the house. That's when the smokes came. According to Sarah, they didn't know what to do with her. It's like they were confused, didn't quite know what to make of something human-shaped, but without the face of one, so they left quickly as they came. Sarah's dinky little paper mask saved her, let her escape into her parents' arms. It's why we wear them now, as long as we're out of the dark, as long as we're not alone, as long as we hide our faces. The smokes can't get to us. Funny, this life. I felt like I'd seen my brothers' masks more than I'd ever seen their faces. some townies I'd only ever known through their masks. My mask was... I'm picking the same one as oh, wait a minute. Wait, was that one? Wait. Were these all options? This Jason X looking ass shit. So I picked this one last time, and I think I want to stay with it, but... Damn, some of these are kind of cool. I'm gonna stay with the one I picked last time, just because I really liked it, but, like, I also really like this one, so... Cowboy hat with dangling feathers and bones. I used bits from our little ladies to decorate it, and felt bad wasting it. But that ain't here or there. I watched Fisher scratching himself again. The lights were steady in the kitchen, buzzing a low hum into the cold. I mean, both of them can do stuff. We've all seen it. At Fisher's words, I felt I had to say something. I don't think they could have done that. My words died in my mouth the second I said it. They all looked at me at once. I met each of their masks, staring at their vacant, blank eye holes. What you say? What, huh? When's the last time you ever knew shit about those things? You ever killed one of those fucks? I've had enough out of you, always bitching, contradicting, can't shut your fucking mouth when we're talking about serious shit. Hunter was quiet, that fist on the table all he needed to say. Everyone shut up and looked at him, but Hunter, he was looking at me. I could feel his eyes on me, even if I couldn't see him. Ask questions. Investigate. I want everyone searching. There will be no failure, no backing out. Carver, you'll walk in the perimeter. Tanner, guard duty. Fisher, hydro plant. If you find anything, report back immediately. That's an order. We all nodded. Runt, follow anyone you want today. It was awful having a pick like this, knowing nobody wanted me around. I was too weak to go out solo. Everyone knew this. Every day I had to do this. Every day they hated it and hated me a little bit more. But they wouldn't go against Hunter's word, and as much as anybody would hate to admit it, they needed me. Maybe they would have never mourned me as a brother, but they would have mourned the loss of a soldier, the loss of a warm body, the loss of a meat shield. They all ignored me as I lifted my head to look at each of them. Shit. I think I'm going to keep my choices from the first round, honestly. Mostly because I kind of want to know, like, what direction I was heading. So I picked Hunter, and we're going to stay with Bearman. He nodded, but I could sense his irritation at it, even across the kitchen.
Then it's settled. Do rounds in the meantime, Ron. Meet after. I want you to talk to all the loners. Anybody who lives alone or spends most of their shifts alone.
On my own?
You can handle it. It's time you start pulling your weight around here.
It took a ton of effort to not drop my eyes to the plates on the table. Carver slammed the table and stood up out of his chair. You're sending that fuck out on his own? Why we gotta do our shifts while he's fucking running around with his dick in his hand?
Quit bitching, unless you want Hunter to staple him to your ass for the week. Run'll be useful this way. Less heat on us for prying into those townies.
Hunter kept his gaze on Carver until he sunk back into his chair with disgust.
Runt.
Yes, sir.
You got that dairy girl, Charlize, the doc, and his pesky twins. Also that fucker Willie and that radio feller, Red. You got 3 hours. Make good use of it.
He stood. They followed. Hey, Cryptech. Okay, so the mystery begins. I stayed to wash the dishes. With all the dishes done, it was time to head out. I opened my map and let my already tired eyes trace the paper, deciding where to go. Where did I start that day? I remember we talked to... I remember that we talked to... You can either start your shift with your brother straight away or use your free time to explore and talk to people. Free time is given to you by hunters. The only time you have to explore the world, talk to people. Pissing hunter off or breaking the rules. Yeah, okay, I knew that. Visiting a location with someone present and having a conversation will take up 1 hour of your free time. If you visit a location with no one present, it will not take up any time. You can explore the area for items. Things you do in the order you visit people can radically change when you discover. Explore around and experiment. You might encounter entirely different days. Interesting. So we know Charlize, our local bathhouse. Don't think there's anyone there, but it wouldn't hurt to look around. Main square for the town. Cheryl lives around here. Local nuts house. Doc's office. Should be in. Best's store. West perimeter. Weird house. Gives me the chills. Home. North perimeter. Willie's shack. The radio tower. West perimeter near Carver's there. Red should be in. Plaza, usually the twins are here. Okay, so... I kind of want to go to the bathhouse, because that wasn't an option, if I remember correctly, before. I don't think that was something that I could do.
I think that was cut off when you played it initially.
Yeah, because if I remember correctly... Yeah, some of these were not an option. Right. So I do want to go to the bathhouse, because it also said it wouldn't waste time, as long as no one was there. I arrived at the hothouse. I started looking around. My eye caught a strange symbol etched into the side of the bathhouse. Quickly, I sketched it on a scrap of my journal. Maybe I could use it somewhere later. Okay, well that appears to be it. So, just the symbol, it seems. Okay. It doesn't say anybody's at the weird house, but we didn't get to hit that either, so what is that about? If not, I just wasted a turn, so it is what it is. I went to the weird house. I started looking around. Interesting. Okay, so it appears there's nothing going on at the weird house. Good to know. Cool, cool, cool. Great. Love that. I like that we now have an opportunity to kind of look around a little more, but it just makes me want... I arrived at the west perimeter. Against the fence, I noticed a strange etching in the wood. I nailed in the cold dirt and sketched it out. Surely it meant something. Okay. So we did west perimeter. We might as well go to north perimeter. I just think it's really interesting. And I know that there's some people who aren't going to quite like vibe with a game like this, but at the base of the fence was some scattered trash. No doubt people leaving shit while on patrol. Still, I remembered how often I found little bits while cleaning up. Perfectly useful wire and glass and metal. I nailed in the cold dirt and carefully started to sort through the mess. What are we finding? I need to remove paint scraper, glue bottle, gauze pads, sewing... Oh, well. Sewing thread? Damn, that shit's buried. Scrub brush. Oh, fine. Sewing box. Bristle brush. bristle brush, glass jar, sewing thread, rhino coin, medicine tube, scissors. That's a pretty good little run of things, I suppose. Okay. Well, that looks like everything that I can grab. I thought, yeah, but I grabbed everything, so I should be able to get out of here. Why, what? Okay, but I found the things. Right? Oh, I guess not. I guess it marked it off. My bad. The bottle was unbroken and clean. Figured it was good to keep on me. With nothing else calling out to me, I stood up, brushed the dirt off my knees, and headed out. Why do I feel like that bottle's gonna come in handy? Oh, why am I here? Don't like that. Okay. Carver is at the east perimeter, so I don't want to go there. We talked to Cherilise last time. So let's do... Let's do the radio tower like we did last time. We did Cherilise, the radio tower, and then I can't remember what... I think it was the twins. Yeah, this is the full game, Cryptech. Let's go talk to the twins, because I know we did that. I'm so fucking hungry. Oh my god. I figured I'd run into the twins if I swung by one of their haunts, while the benches in the little plaza outside the old antique store seemed empty at first glance. I wasn't there 10 seconds before a pair of shadows overtook me with a flurry of footsteps. Hey, Runt! Look here! Where you been? They flanked me, pawing at me and tugging on my clothes for a second before settling down, knocking against each other and breathless. Where have I been? It's only been a day. Y'all can't handle not seeing me for one day? We get so damn bored without you. Yeah! Who'd we bitch at after classes, man? Yeah! Besides, you're just too damn fun to pick on. Yeah! Yeah! Well, here I am. Temple and church were the twin terrors of Dwight Dixon. Skip Claw's vet turned doctor. I liked him well enough, but by God, if they weren't like two rubber balls, bouncing off the floor and the ceiling and the walls and each other so fast you couldn't keep track of either of them until one of them hit you right between the eyes. Doc said they were blessed with an overabundance of energy. That's cute speak for ADHD. Riled up, I'd call it. Always ready for pranks, for mischief, for distracting you with a tall tale that went fucking nowhere while the other snuck behind your back and swiped your rations. I knew from talking to their dad that they'd turned 18 over the winter, but if I asked them their age myself, they'd never give me a straight answer. Truth wasn't as fun as keeping people guessing. Hell, last year they swapped places in school for a full week before anybody noticed that Temple was church and church was Temple. Masks were a boon to such nonsense, and even though they'd got reprimanded for their prank, I had a suspicion that they still swapped places with a frightening regularity. I knew Temple like spikes, and church had a real liking for trinkets. It was the only way I could remember to tell them apart. All his high energy and thirst for mischief made them pretty good sources for gossip. Though how they managed to get in on so many secrets while being so loud was beyond me. They might know something helpful about what happened in the church, but if they were sensing I was sniffing around for secrets, they might withhold it from me, turn it into a game. I didn't have the courage to ask myself then if their pranks had taken a turn for the twisted. Hunter finally let you off your leash. Hey, I ain't on a leash. Alright then, come hang out. You wanna hang out? Jimmy's got his bike all fixed up, and he made a huge ramp over this huge mud pit he found behind the mill, and we're gonna see if he can jump it. But you can't tell anybody because it's dangerous. And we'll get our asses kicked if his mom and dad find out. Because you know last year he broke his leg jumping out the barn and dad didn't know if it set right. And he's not even supposed to have his bike after that mess with the tractor. But we think he can jump that pit. Yeah, I want to see him jump that fucking pit. Come on, Runt. Don't you want to see him jump the pit? Or eat shit? Come watch. You never hang out with us anyway. We want to have some fun. Come on, Runt. They were jumping up and down with excitement as they finished, thinking on what a glorious sight it'd be to see Jimmy go over that pit of mud. Hi, Pedunk. Small part of me did want to see, but... shucks, man. I hate to say it, but I gotta shift soon. Oh, no. Come on, Runt. Just once. You're no fun. You never come hang out. They were right. I never did hang out. Might have been a good idea to go, especially if a whole group of kids was going to be at the mud pit. I could ask around, see if anybody knew anything. Kids were underestimated as eyes and ears in the town. They got themselves into all sorts of secrets. Now, all of us grown-ups were too busy to gossip on the grapevine or whatever. But at the thought of going to hang out with a bunch of towny teens, my stomach sunk. The truth was, the twins, all the other kids in town, they made me feel old. Old and out of place. Kids were precious in Skipclaw. After the blackout, when it had become clear that the skies were never going to clear and nothing was ever going to get better, the townies got together and decided to piss off Hunter in the worst way possible. They declared that nobody under the age of 18 was to be put to work. No jobs, no shifts patrolling the perimeter, no skipping out on getting an education to work alongside their parents. The parents of Skipclaw wanted their kids to be just that. Kids. Hunter went ballistic. Shouted that they were weak, hanging on to the ways of a world that didn't exist anymore. Blind to the realities of the one we really lived in. The perimeter had only gone up as fast as it did because we'd had the kids right there, helping their parents around the clock. As Hunter saw it, Skipclaw wanted to let them fuck around and contribute nothing. They wanted to bring them up soft and useless. They wanted to set their kids up for dying. A bad fight broke out in the meeting hall that night, with Carver and Tanner trying to keep Hunter from killing anybody in the mob, while also trying to keep the mob from killing Hunter. Even still, man nearly died getting in Hunter's face about keeping his son off the patrols. In the end, Hunter was outnumbered and exhausted by the group of desperate parents, and he relented on one condition. They had to learn to survive, too, and they had to learn it good. That calmed Hunter down enough to not finish the bloodshed he'd started that night. He walked down to that place with only a simmer of rage keeping his shoulders taut. Not that it was all right, though. It wasn't what Hunter wanted. He made it everyone else's problem. First it was me, beaten blue and bloody the night of the town meeting. Then it was one of the Mason teens running home with a dislocated shoulder for crossing too close to the church property. Then pot shots near kids playing ball. Then little Laura being grabbed and told she was going to get thrown over the wall so the Twisters could eat her if she didn't stop playing too loud. It just went on and on. No one could stop Hunter. Thankfully, Church and Temple were too smart to ever fuck with Hunter and too lucky to ever run into him. Instead, they enjoyed fucking with me. In a nice way. I think. I told you were on a leash. Come on, bark. Roll over. God. Cut it out, y'all. We're just teasing you. Can you or can't you hang? Mud pit, mud pit, mud pit. The twins were crowding in on me like eager little puppies, nipping at my heels, trying to get me to chase them. They were young. They just wanted to play. But I couldn't. No matter how much they included me, I felt a wall between us. And it wasn't just them. Even from behind everyone's masks, I felt weird looks. Every attempt at including me left me lost in the conversation. I'd ask them what work they were doing, like what projects or repairs they had going on, and was met with silence. I wasn't one of them, and I never would be. But the twins, bless them both, never seemed to give up on me. They always tried to include me, always let me know when movie night was coming, and that they'd come pick me up if I wanted to come. But hanging out was not part of survival, not for a strayer, and so I had to content myself with the solace that being alone was better than being black and blue for having friends. Hey, what's going on in that big old head of yours? Yeah, Mr. Mysterious? You trying to be all cool again? I ain't. I'm sorry. I can't hang out with you guys, but what? What's going on? Something wrong? You got something going on, don't you? Is it a secret? We won't tell. We swear. Pinky swear. They held out their fingers at the same time, brimming with excitement. I hesitated a second, thinking on it. I could reveal what I saw, but do they really understand how to keep a secret? Have you guys seen anything weird? Weird? The twins looked at each other thinking. What you mean by weird? Yeah, what's weird to you? Willie's been kind of weird lately, getting into all sorts of scraps. Nah, I ain't weird. Come on, Runt, what's weird to you? Just anything. People being strange or seeing more of them creatures? Creatures? No, I don't think so. We could ask around. You want us to help you? Yeah, we can help. They nodded their heads eagerly, quivering in their boots with excitement. Yeah, fuck it. You want to help? Help was like a magic word to them. They nodded, knocking into each other. What's the mission? Yeah, what do we gotta do? I hesitated. I don't want to tell them what happened, but I could not give them something to work off of. There was a bit of like graffiti over at the church. Hunter steaming about it. And some gutted up animals around the perimeter. If you hear about anyone bragging about that kind of thing, tell me. Nobody else, you hear? Just me. Oh, we get you. Hunter gonna kill him, right? I faltered. The starkness of it stung. He might. We can be discreet. Don't you worry about us. I nodded, but despite their promises, worry started nagging at my gut. It wasn't so much them finding something out. Rather, it was someone knowing they were being hunted down. That kind of fear can drive you crazy. Make y'all twisted up. You might find you end up hurting somebody. Like a deer caught in a bear trap, just flinging its weight about to get free. The twins started walking off as I trailed behind them. They shuffled restlessly, nudging each other as we walked aimlessly around the plaza. Listen, Runt, we gotta ask you a bit of a favor, seeing how you're a bit older and all. What's that? Surprisingly, Temple didn't say anything, but looked around like they were nervous, crossing their arms. Ah, you tell him, Church. Reading material? You know, some more, adult stuff we can't get at school. Come on, don't toy with him, he doesn't know what you mean. I tried to ignore the sting of those words. Temple came in close, lowering their voice. We want porn, okay? Old porn mags. They got naked ladies and fellas and all that. Good to know that you guys are equal opportunity porn hounds. Sometimes doing stuff too, you know, like together. The way Church said together made me more grateful for my mass than I ever been in my whole life. My face got so red so fast I felt like I was sticking my head in an oven. Porn, yeah, I'd heard of, sure. But I didn't know, I'd always heard it was the kind of thing where you'd know it when you saw it, and I'd been keeping my eye out, but I don't think I'd ever seen any before. You think you might, see Red in your future? Huh? Gosh, Runt Red, he's got a whole stash of mags, but he won't give them out to any of us. We saw his stash when we went by on Saturday. He always does a Saturday report. Yeah, after we dropped off those cassette tapes from Miss Karn. We tried breaking in, but the door was locked. The porn, man, focus. We've been trying to get someone else to get them, but nobody will borrow some for us. Except, maybe you? Yeah, fuck it, I'll get you porn mags. I don't give a shit. I'll see what I can do. Dude, no way! Thank you, man. Just get a handful of anything. We can pay you back. We can trade you some secrets. Yeah, we know a thing or two. Really? Yup. Even about you strayers. Despite their bouncing, giggling energy, I felt suddenly cold. My neck hair stood up. I had images of Hunter's fists coming in my head. Was he watching now? Mad that I was letting some scrap of news get away. I went to stop the twins, ask them what they meant, but they were gone. They sped off, bounding like the dogs they were into the muddy streets of Skipclaw. I realized then I hadn't asked if they had done it. It didn't seem right to. I doubted they did. They were young and dumb kids, but not that dumb to mess with our church. I felt that chill return. If they had done it, Hunter, no matter what, would kill him. He would have no qualms about it. No reason would see him through that haze of anger he had. Nobody could stop him. As I watched him run off, the ache grew heavier and heavier in my heart. Please, God, don't let it be them. Ah, damn. All right. Okay. I'm gonna at least get to a different location. So I really want to eat. So I think I'm gonna do the radio station, let it save. Because I assume it'll save once I get here. Okay. I am about done for tonight. Obviously we got kind of a late start. I don't know. I need to eat, but I need to take a break. Hold on a second. What if we do this? What if I want to keep playing for a while, so I think what I want to do is I'm going to stop for like an hour, maybe hour and a half. Yeah, but I would still have to read through it. Demonic is the problem. And I also need to rest my voice for a second. Yeah, I'm going to take a break. So, I'll tell you what. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to leave the game up so that way, just in case, we don't lose our spot. But, well, actually, yeah, I'll leave the game up. I'm going to say give me like an hour and a half, and then I'll come back and sit, and then that way I can sit with Holmes, too, before he has a fucking aneurysm. But let's say like 8:30, I'll come back and we'll just do like a late stream. Did we have plans?
No.
So we'll just do like a late stream. And if I get tired, I get tired. It's just, I mean, it is what it is. I narrated the majority of this morning though, to try to finish a book that was due for contract. So let's say 8:30 Pacific Standard Time. I will be back. For now though, I did release a bunch of shit. As well, so if you guys are interested, I do have a workout set coming out, as well as a few other specialty items here pretty quick. Everything can be found under autumnivyofficial.com. Yeah, I have some throat coat, Demonic, so I'm gonna get some tea for sure. But yeah, I'm gonna go eat my burrito and probably sit with Ellis for a bit, probably chat with Castle. Okay, bye. I just, see, that's what I mean about the underside of my thing. Hold on a second.
Did you cut it? Or
No, I did the thing I told you.
Oh, well, that's exactly why this is up, because if that's the case, he would have fucked it already.
Alright, there we go. Okay. Yeah, so I will be back, but let's say 8:30 Pacific Standard Time. I will be back. For now, though, let's see if there's somebody that we can raid. Good news! The Treen of Stink is streaming. So we're gonna raid into Stinky Treen for now, and then I will be back here shortly and we can all hang. Yeah, we're gonna raid Treen. Okay. So let's do that. Be good, don't do anything I wouldn't do. I will see you guys here shortly and we'll go from there. I adore you guys. AutumnIvyOfficial.com. I will be back here shortly. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Go raid Tree and say something good. And I will see you guys at like 8:30 Pacific Standard Time, which is a little over an hour and a half. So, okay, I love you. Bye.